following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
From Lake Country Lutheran High School in Heartland, it's Division 5 WIAA Level 2 playoff football on Radio Plus Sports as the Lightning of Lake Country Lutheran play host to the Mayville Cardinals for the third time in the last 6 years. Mayville comes in, they're 5-5 overall, the 3-4 mark in the Wisconsin Flyway. That was good for a tie for fifth. They're here via a level 1 win, an 1 seed upset on the road at WLA last week, 36-25. It avenged a week 3 loss to those same Vikings. Of course, the last 2 seasons for the Cardinals ended in Division 5 state title games, losing twice to La Crosse Aquinas, who ironically is in Region C this season. And the winner of this region, Region D, would meet that region's winner one step before Madison. On the other side, the Lightning, Lake Country Lutheran, 7-3 overall, 6-1 in the Metro Classic. They, by the virtue of tiebreakers, ended up winning the conference championship. And record-wise, at 6-1, they tied with Racine St. Catherine's and Watertown Luther Prep. The Lightning are here via a 42-0 win in Level 1 over Brookfield Academy on this turf. It's the program's 11th straight playoff appearance. They're looking to reach Level 3 for the first time since 2019. It was a year they won the D5 state title over Stratford. Scott and I, Mike Hertz with you, and Mike, again, third time in the last 6 years, actually, Mayville and Lake Country Lutheran are meeting here in the playoffs. All 3 of them coming in Level 2. All 3 happened here in Heartland. The teams have split. Lake Country Lutheran won in 2018, 45-7. Mayville, of course, 2 years ago, 2021, won a barn burner, 55-47. Mayville finishing 21 with a silver ball, and Madison Lake Country Lutheran finished with a state semifinal loss in 2018.
Yeah, 2 teams, Scott, that are very familiar with each other. They know that, 2 proud programs, and again, no surprises. I look for a really competitive football game. These 2 teams scrimmaged, back in August too, so there's a lot of familiarity, and I think just a good quality Level 2 matchup.
A much different team, of course, this season for Mayville. Much of the all-conference and all-state talent graduated this year. You've got multiple new faces at all levels on both sides of the ball, including what was the Cardinals' JV offensive backfield of 3 years ago in Peyton Borchard and Sawyer Hardesty.
And, they don't have that breakaway speed that they had last year. Borchard can break it, but Hardesty just a straight-ahead pounder, and he is a load to bring down. When they need tough yards, he certainly, his number is called a lot, and last week he really produced with 150-plus yards. Again, he's really good between the tackles, and I thought last week too, Cohen Rodeman made really good decisions at the quarterback position. Knew when to throw it, and he knew when to tuck it under and run, and made some great runs.
Much like Mayville from the early 1990s through about 2009, Lake Country Lutherans become a familiar face in the state playoffs. They won the D5 title in 2019, mentioned a moment ago. They finished runner-up in 2017, and they've ended seasons one step from Madison in 2018 and 2013. Coach Greg Brasgell has been here since pretty much day one, which is 2001, overseeing the program's growth from 2 seasons of JV in 2002 and 2003. To the program's first of 11 straight playoff appearances, which began, Mike, in 2008.
Yeah, and again, just one of those programs that, year in and year out, they're going to be right there and playing a good competitive conference. So, back and forth, you talk about that game a couple years ago, probably one of the better high school games you're ever going to want to see. That was just a classic. And, again, you just look on paper tonight, could be the same type of game. I don't think you're going to see that many points on the board, but I think you're going to see every possession be very important for both teams.
We'll hear from Mayville head coach Scott Hilber in a couple of moments as we continue toward the top of the hour and kickoff from Lake Country Lutheran High School, Division 5 Level 2 WIAA football playoffs here on Radio Plus Sports.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with trap, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
At Bernhard Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhard Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhard Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, Bernhard Plumbing, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
I need senior certified techs to join my staff of professionals at both Mayville Tire and Beaver Dam Tire. Experience, ASE certifications, references, be dependable, and have a proven history of diagnosing and efficiently performing service repairs. Health and dental insurance, paid holidays, vacation, 401k, no weekends, and top pay. And I mean top pay. We're also looking for an experienced service writer, oil change and tire techs with full-time benefits, competitive pay, and more. MayvilleTire.com and BeaverDamTire.com.
We're back in Delafield at Lake Country Lutheran High School, and we're joined here on the pregame show by Mayville head coach Scott Hilber. Coach, let's start by talking about the season in general. You have a vision for what might be possible for the season in August when you start practicing, and now that you're through that part of the season, you're through the regular season. How did the vision you had back in August compare to where you're at now?
Different. Our expectation coming in the season was, it's not realistic to be equally successful as last year, considering the amount of people that we lost, and the lack of experience coming back. But I thought we had enough that we would be a real competitive football team. So our goal was realistically to win every game. And we've given ourselves opportunities to do that. Every single game we've been in it within a score in the fourth quarter. So just a matter of getting out of our way sometimes. Turnovers come at bad times, penalties come at bad times. We haven't been able to finish a lot of those games against good teams. But now in the playoffs for round one, we're 1 for 1. So we're hopefully keep that going. And even though we're not in a position that we expected to be, as conference champs, maybe a high seed, we have just as good of opportunities as anyone.
You mentioned kind of how the season's gone. If you take out the North Fond du Lac score, you're basically even as far as scoring points for and points against. Has there been any one maybe particular game play stretch of time that maybe either has defined or has given you a glimpse as to what the team can be?
Oh man, a stretch. I would say the last game. I mean, the last game was, we finally played a complete game. We played with the physical nature that we've been expecting. We did not turn the ball over, and we just kind of showed to ourselves when we're able to do that, then we can finish it off. There wasn't really a great stretch this year where we played really, really, really well or really bad. We were just kind of riding the fence all year long. So yeah, honestly, week 10 was probably the first time when we actually flipped it.
So having said that, was there any sort of noticeable change in approach or mentality or stuff on the field the week leading into level 1 last week?
Yeah. And, and that started with me, and where I let the kids down this year. I really felt last couple of years that we had a culture in place. And when I mean that, I mean talking about in our in-season. And I kind of laid off, and I didn't do the things that I've traditionally required my teams to do in season with me. And I kind of put it in their hands, and I failed at that. And I told them I failed at that. And I said, new season starts. We got new expectations, new standards. And it kind of brought it back to the old ways, which are things that are important, like having morning lifting sessions and getting kids to work together. And we did that. And I saw the boys kind of lean on each other and trust each other a little bit more the other day. So our mindset shifted. I've learned a lesson. I've learned a lesson that I preach to them all the time, but I didn't listen to myself, and I apologize for that. And it's time to move forward.
Well, you look at Lake Country Lutheran, a team that you've seen a couple of times in the postseason last few years. Different season, different team. What do you see from them this season, and how are you able to possibly put a game plan? What does it look like going at them?
Yeah, the last few times we saw Lake Country, first year they won the state title. The second time we played them, they were expected to go to state and win the title, and we knocked them off. This team, we saw them earlier in the year at our scrimmage. They came in. They're super well-coached team, and they're like that every single year. And they throw multiple problems at you in terms of formations and motions, different styles of offense and defense that they're very diverse. You're not going to see the same thing from them. In other words, they're completely opposite of us. In that regard, we're pretty simplistic, and we rely on just knowing our technique and our responsibilities and be competitive that way. They just throw a whole gamut of things at you and make you have to spend a lot of time to prepare for them. No, probably not, comparison to a couple years ago, the amount of speed and athleticism that team had, I think it would be difficult for this team to stack up to that, but they've really improved this year from last year. So we're expecting a super solid game. Like I said, we felt them earlier in the year. I expect to see a much better team than what we saw back at our scrimmage.
That was Mayville head coach Scott Hilber. More after this.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Join the Mayville Legion for bingo the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Thursday of the month. All are welcome to play. The Mayville Legion is open to the public Tuesdays through Friday at 3 p.m. Looking for a venue for your event? The Legion Hall is available for rent. Call Sue for more information at 920-387-5410. Located at 134 Main Street in Mayville. The Mayville Legion is a proud sponsor of Mayville High School Athletics.
Hi, this is Brenda Burrett of Caldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. My agency is fully staffed with buyer agents that have undergone specific education and training to represent buyers in real estate transactions. We are ready to assist you in obtaining the best value when purchasing a home, condo, or vacant land. Start realizing your real estate dream today by visiting BrendaBurrett.com and calling Mary or Kristen at 920-485-0722.
Hi, I'm Ty Hawkers, owner of Mayville Cardinal Storage with brand new storage units available to rent. Mayville is my hometown, and now I'm proud to open Mayville Cardinal Storage with 96 brand new units available to rent. We have a variety of sizes with security 24/7, plus electric outlets for storing your boats, UTVs, vehicles, and much more. Rent your unit today before they fill up. On Facebook at Mayville Cardinal Storage.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, Bernhard Plumbing, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Mayville Savings Bank, a trusted local financial institution for over 100 years. As your local bank, we're here for you, your family, and your business today, tomorrow, always. Deposits, loans, or anything in between, we have the experts to help. We know our customers and are part of the community just like you. Stop in or visit MayvilleSavings.com today. Bank at the bank you own. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When you're ready to take advantage of high-quality legal services for your unique legal case, count on the professionals at QBS Law SC. In business since 1902, we have been proudly serving Dodge County and our clients with the highest level of integrity. We handle legal matters in elder law, estate planning, OWI, personal injury, workers' compensation, real estate, civil litigation, and more. Give us a call today or visit us online for more information.
Yeah, we're good after this. Just about kickoff time from Heartland at Lake Country Lutheran. Scott and I, Mike Kurtz, Division 5 Level 2 WIAA playoff football on Radio Plus Sports. The 7-3 Lightning of Lake Country Lutheran and the 5-5 Cardinals of Mayville. This is a 4-8 matchup tonight, Mike Kurtz.
Well, again, we talk about, you listen to Coach Hilber talk, and a lot of familiarity with, for both teams. So, and for Mayville, you're just not going to see, the big plays like you've seen in the past. They are what they are, and they're a straight ahead, pounded at you football team offensively. And they showed, their margin of error is not much. They showed, during the regular season, a few mistakes cost them games. And last week they played mistake-free football and got a quality win. So, again, they're going to have to play that kind of performance again tonight, stop the big plays potentially of Lake Country Lutheran, and, hopefully control that line of scrimmage. And they had long drives last week, really controlled the clock. So that'll be something to watch for early in this football game.
Well, the defense is going to get an opportunity for the Cardinals here first, as the Lightning offense will touch the field to open things up. That offense looks like this across the line. Noah Ludke, Bennett Hom, Cole Mosier, Daniel Cleary, and Ty Schaumburg left to right. Again, that entire line was the JV line last season that Coach Brasgell brought up in whole and got their feet wet at the varsity level this season. Logan Sarita has the troops aligned. He will kick to the south, so it'll be Lake Country going into the wind, which is out of the northwest as we start the game tonight. And it is a spinner on the ground to the far side, and sliding and recovering around the 30-yard line is where we start. Adam Bolt, you'll see him in the backfield. You'll see him back there, along with Andrew Benz. Under center is Jackson Menzel. He's a junior. Played the last 4 games under center last year as a sophomore, so comes in with a little bit of experience on top of what he's gotten this season.
Maple's defensive backs certainly be challenged tonight, as they were last week. Also, Cone Rodeman, he drew a tough assignment last week. Expect the same tonight.
The defensive line for Mayville, Logan Miller, Cole Legas, Austin Pastorius, and Sawyer Hardesty left to right on the defensive line. Menzel hands under center, Benz the lone back, wings either way. He'll turn and he'll give on the sweep. Backfield pressure, he got through the hand tackle, but lots of white in the area. Sawyer Hardesty off the right side of the line, blew that thing up.
Yeah, Hardesty came right from his linebacker spot, untouched, and just not quite back to the line of scrimmage for Lake Country Lutheran. So Cardinals a good first down defensive play.
The linebackers, Cashton Zimmer, Parker Elbies, Braden Weigline, and Peyton Borchard. That was Benz on the carry. He lost a yard, 2nd and 11 at the Lightning 29. Motion left to right, and they fake the give. Menzel rolling right, throws on the run into traffic off the hands of the intended receiver. That was Sam Hans, and he also had a receiver a little bit deeper behind him.
Yeah, a couple of receivers open. And again, they're going to test that Mayville secondary tonight. You can see that they'll throw multiple formations at them, and those linebackers are going to try to spread them out a little bit defensively also.
Maddox Kiley was the deeper receiver. Kiley's in the slot left. And wide left is Hans. Under center now, or I should say behind, out of the shotgun works Menzel. And we get a whistle before the snap, a flag, and that's going to be movement and cost the Lightning 5, make it 3rd and 16.
5-yard penalty will be assessed against the Lightning. Still third down.
And not the kind of start Lake Country Lutheran's looking for here. Not going to set up a 3rd and long.
Time and score tonight courtesy of Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty. Cardinals swap out a couple of extra defensive backs. The secondary for Mayville, Austin Thorson, Cohen Rodeman, and Joran Schlender. Twin receivers left, that's Kiley out of the slot. He's going to do the kicking as well for the Lightning. Snap out of the gun, Menzel rolling right, can throw or run, waits, throws, caught along the far side, out of bounds, right near the stick. Excellent hands by Carter Leipom. That might be enough.
He was about a yard short on the reception, but was able to turn it upfield.
They gave him enough.
And you see the arm strength of Menzel. He really put that one on a line.
And he was rolling right to boot. So they get it out to the 40 and convert 3rd and long. A big conversion. Quick snap from under center. There's Benz into the hole left side, and he burrows forward across the 40 to the 42. Short gain, 2nd down.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
Well, Lake Country doesn't have one big offensive rusher, but between the guys that are going to carry the ball, Benz, Bold, among them, each guy with about 400 to 500 yards. So between the 3 of them, they got about a 12 or 1,300 yard rusher. Backs are split under center. Goes Menzel. He'll turn, he'll give.
Big hole.
Right side through the hole. There goes. And that goes Groff. There's the 3rd guy I was looking for. Groff stopped at the 49-yard line. So it was Groff, Benz, and Bold are the 3 guys that combined for over 1,200 yards.
Had a nice hole on that right side. Cole Legas able to shut that down before he picked up the 1st down, but big hole on the right side.
Leipom wide to the left, under center is Menzel. Now they'll load the backfield. Quick give, left side flag on the play. That's going nowhere. Peyton Borchert there to stuff it at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, it looked like a hole, too. Looked like a hole at that line of scrimmage. Mayville really penetrated the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to call this pre-snap.
Oh.
Yep.
Motion, okay.
Motion on the Lightning, so no play. So instead of 3rd and 1, it'll be 3rd and 6. Second penalty. Both of them coming here on 3rd down. Well, if you're Mayville, you almost wish that wouldn't have happened because it would have been 4th down at midfield.
I think they declined it, so they lost 4 on the play or 3 on the play, so going to force a punt.
Okay, so they can. That's why you're here.
Mayville not buying punt yet.
And there's the snap. They will punt it. Spiraling to the far side. Again, Mayville didn't buy it. They had nobody back, and it hitches up at around the 30-yard line. It dies just inside the 30. So the Cardinals get off the field from midfield, about 20 yards and change on the net. So the Cardinal offense on the field, no score. Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty.
You can see Mayville's.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in the community for over 143 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions across the company. Trade.
You're fine. Your ball came out. Out of the punt, 1st and 10. Cardinals running. And they were able to recover a fumble on that. Looked like Sawyer Hardesty going into the hole. Lost the football. Actually, that might have been Wyatt Mayrose on the carry. So Mayville took over from their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, 5-yard pickup. On the spin there, he lost the ball, but fortunate for Mayville, able to fall on it.
So Rodeman replacing Addison Middlestad under center. Borchert, Hardesty, and Mayrose, that being Peyton Borchert, Sawyer Hardesty, and Wyatt Mayrose, the backfield. Get you the line in a moment, wings either way. Hardesty the lone back. That's Jordan Schlender in motion. Hardesty sliding off arms tackles, bulldozing his way across the 45, refusing to go down until midfield. Move the chains for a first.
And that's just vintage Sawyer Hardesty right up the middle. And again, he's not going to break anything long with the speed. He's just a power running back and good blocking at the point of attack. Doesn't need a big hole, and then his strength takes over.
Well, one thing Coach Brasgell talked about earlier in the week was one of the things that the Lightning had a hard time adjusting to 2 years ago was how physical Mayville was, and is hoping that the guys here learn those lessons from some of their older brothers who played on this field 2 years ago, that being Lightning players. Borchard in motion, handoff, Hardesty again into the pile, spinning forward. He's into Lightning territory to about the 49-yard line. That's a gain of about 2.
Yeah, you notice with Hardesty, again, everything is forward. Even the initial hit, he's so strong, they're not able to push him backwards. So everything he gets is moving forward.
Gain of about 3. And Hardesty 6'2", 230. And he started last year, but he played end last year.
Yeah, as a tight end.
Rodman turning, handing. There's Borchard. He got to the line of scrimmage and was bumped and stalled out at the line of scrimmage. The defense up front for Lake Country Lutheran, Nathan Grooms, Noah Lidke, Adam Anderson, and Colin Fenn. The linebackers, Austin Bolt, Bennett Hom, and A.J. Cease. In the secondary, Carter Lipom, Connor Lubbers, along with Nathan Groff and Cole Rail. It's a 3rd and 7.
And this is where Mayville last week against Winnebago Lutheran was so effective on 3rd and 4th down.
Rodman pitching. There's Hardesty trying to cut back across the grain, and he'll stall before the 45-yard line, so it's going to be 4th and about 6. So similar to what Mayville's defense did to the Lightning offense, a first down and the drive stalls just over midfield. I would imagine they're going to set up in punt formation. Sawyer Hardesty's been the punter all season.
And kind of a crosswind here today, the way the field is and the wind out of the northwest. Mayville maybe with a little bit of the wind at their back on this punt.
Hardesty gets it. A driving kick. It drives Hans back. That's Lipom actually get back inside the 10. Reverses field. Now he picks up blocking. Has room up the sideline. 15, 20, 25. Near the 30-yard line. Boy, that could have been disaster for the Lightning, but Lipom turned something into nothing.
Boy, and Mayville had him pretty well in their sights right around the 5-yard line there, but again, not able to get a body on him, and he was able to turn the corner, pick up a couple blocks, and tilt the field a little bit better than having to start that drive inside the 10.
So carbon copy start here, 7:01 left in the opening quarter. Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty scoreboard still reads 0s. Lightning with their second possession, this one also from the 30. Menzel out of the shotgun. He'll bring motion, high snap, and the handoff sweeping to the left. Through an arm tackle in the backfield goes Andrew Benz. He's stalled for a short gain, no gain. They'll mark him down at the line, 2nd and 10.
And Mayville doing a real nice job at the line of scrimmage, really getting helmets to the football.
So even though you might not have the collective, as you said, team speed, it does show here, at least defensively, early on. Menzel out of the shotgun, trips right. He takes the snap, little bubble screen to this side. That's Groff, and he's spilled immediately. Squeezed out there by Hardesty. So that, in essence, in an offense like this, acts as a running play. It'll set up 3rd down and about 7. So field position game here early going, about halfway through the opening quarter. Hans wide right. 2 inside of him. Snap to Menzel. Pressure. It's picked up. Throws into the flat. Juggled and caught. Lipom open again near midfield. Move the chains on 3rd and long.
Yeah, he really found a little gap in coverage there, and Menzel's just got a nice arm, reads the field real well, so maybe we're going to have to get some pressure on him, make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
That's twice on 3rd and long. Menzel and Lipom have hooked up for 16-yard gains and moved the sticks both times. So 1st and 10 Lightning. Cardinals brought a pretty good contingent. It's only about a 45-minute drive. Loaded backfield under center is Menzel, single receiver top of your screen to the right. Menzel turns, he hands, there's Benz, falls forward maybe a yard or two. He spilled at midfield. Braden Weigline and others in white there to drop him, 2nd and long. They gave him 1. Again, Benz, Groff, and Austin Bolt. All 3 guys, none of them over 500 yards, all of them right around 400 and change. So it's Hans wide right. Out of the shotgun this time. Single back to Menzel's right. He rolls with Benz in front of him. Waiting, throws back across the grain. That one is caught inside the 40, and he's dragged down there. Nicely done. That's Hans again. And Menzel, again, you said great arm strength. That one he threw back inside as he rolled outside the hash marks.
Again, they like to roll him out to the right. And it's, you know, the patterns they're running aren't real fancy. Just, you know, about 10, 12-yard patterns. They're finding a hole in the Mayville secondary.
About 13 yards, another first down, 2nd of the drive. Just shy of the 35. Under center, Menzel, he hands. Left side.
Another flag.
And a flag came in. That was Benz on the carry.
Andrew Benz, the ball carrier.
So no gain pending the flag, which the referee threw from behind the formation. Looks like it's going to be procedure again on the Lightning. Be the third procedure penalty of the night. 2nd that would be accepted. Yeah, that's going to cost them 5. So makes it 1st and 15 instead. So no play. It was again a pre-snap penalty. Benz to the right of Menzel out of the shotgun. And they give it. That is Bolt. Lots of white shirts in the area, and he's thrown down again. They're having a problem, that being the Lightning left side of the offensive line with Sawyer Hardesty.
Yeah, Hardesty and Ligas, again, not able to get those 2 blocked, and you better take care of those 2 right away, otherwise they're going to be in the backfield all night.
So it makes it 2nd down and about 17 now. Again, with the penalty and the loss of yards here, this ball has gone back from about the 36 now to about the 43. Single receiver to the right, that's Maddox Kiley, full house backfield, Menzel under center. He'll turn, he'll fake, rolling right again, loves to roll that right side, waiting, directing traffic, whips it back across the field into no man's land, falling dead at the 22, 3rd down. Every passing opportunity tonight, Mike, so far, they've rolled Menzel to the right.
Yeah, and that looks to be their what their strength is. And again, Mayville going to have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And what's going to happen, of course, too, is Mayville you're going to see has to be disciplined to stay with receivers who are trailing him on the roll, because he's already shown the ability to throw a rope back across his body. 3rd down, 17 from the 43. Shotgun Menzel. Benz to his right, he's rolling right. Menzel throws. That is short of the intended receiver. They were looking for Benz, and it's going to be 4th down and 4th and long. Again, possibly looking at a punt again, unless they feel it's no man's land.
Good coverage that time. Again, Mayville playing the sticks there. 17 yards. They got burned on a couple of those longer passes there, but Mayville, nice job defensively, getting their receivers covered, forcing the punt.
So they will line it up that way. Gavin Baranek will line up and punt. This time they'll buy the punt. Angle to the far side. Pretty nicely done. Cardinals will get away from it. Actually, they'll take it on the bounce. Coming near side and rope down is Chase Merritt. Boy, dangerous opportunity. He at least held on to the football, but Cardinals starting deep in territory at their own 17. So Cardinals start 1st and 10, 2nd drive, this time their own 17-yard line. We're at 2:56 remaining in the opening quarter on that Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Again, the tantalizing thing here, if Mayville can pull another upset, you're possibly looking at early season rematch with Houston Horicon or Lamira. Motion by Mayros. Rodman turns. He gives. Looked like Borchert ran into the pile, and he stalls out at the 20-yard line, gain of about 3. Or did they give it? That was Hardesty, my fault. It's hard to miss. So 2nd and 7, they mark him at the 20. So the only way, again, you talk about what Mayville is, not as explosive this year. At some point, though, right now, if there's a battle being won, the Lightning are winning field position. Wings either way. Hardesty, the lone back. Schlender goes in motion. Rodman rolling left, sets up time, deep shot over the middle, diving incomplete. The best guy that had a shot was the defender at about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, threw that one into double coverage. And
that was Cole Rail who had the best opportunity, incomplete.
And they had that one covered, sealed up pretty good. And Rodman tried to fit that one in. We saw last week Mayville really played mistake-free football, and again, their margin of error is not very much, so got to be smart with the football. Fortunate there they did not get the pick.
Well, if you take out the 60-6 win at North Fond du Lac in the middle of the season, if you include last week's playoff game, the Cardinals, as far as points scored and points given up, +1 on the season. Receivers either way, that's Borchert in motion. Rodman on the delay, they'll give it to Schlender. Schlender's got a block outside, 25-30, first down and more, to the 40, 45 near midfield, refusing to go out of bounds. He's finally escorted out of bounds into Lightning territory.
Yeah, that's that counter they run, and again, Schlender, he's a big play kind of player for him. He doesn't get enough touches, it almost seems like, but when he touches the ball, he makes things happen. And great play fake that time by Rodman in the backfield, and everybody went with Borchert to the right side. They come back on the counter with Schlender for a big play.
30 yards, and it sure looks different than Alex Hilber's counter, but similarly effective. Twins right, backs off, set behind Rodman. He turns, he hands. That's Borchert left side. Good footwork in the backfield. He bulldozes his way into Lightning territory before he's shoved back by a host of blue. At about the 44, they'll give him 6.
And this is where Mayville's offense is so effective. When they get 5-6 on first down, it just, it sets them up for second and third down real good. That 2nd and short, this offense is really geared towards that.
So the Cardinals have gotten out of deep field position. Again, this drive started back at their own 17 after a punt by the Lightning. Receiver to the right, that's Thorson. And the handoff right through the chute goes Peyton Borchert, spinning off a leg tackle, and he's dropped at about the 35-yard line as we close in on a minute left in the opening quarter. A gain of about 9. They'll call it actually enough for the first down. He needed 4. Got 5 more than that.
Yeah, quick hitter, and that's Borchert. He's got that big playability also. He can break anything in between the tackles. Saw him last year. He was a nice counter to Schroffnagel, and he can make some big plays from the backfield.
Thorson and Mayros to the right, pitch to Hardesty. He gets traffic in the backfield. It took 4 Lightning to bring him down, but they were there to swarm him. Knock him down at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. That time the Lightning moved well down the line of scrimmage from the left side of that defensive line. Adam Anderson along with as well Daniel Cleary over there. Mayros and Schlender to the left, backs off set, Rodman fakes, rolling left, whistle now blows, flag down. It's going to cost Mayville 5. So to make it 2nd and 15 instead. First yellow on the Cardinals here in the opening quarter as we're under 30 seconds left.
Again, I think whatever wind is a factor tonight, a little bit at Mayville's back, so it'll be interesting to see if they throw here on 2nd and 15.
So that's Thorson and Schlender to the left. Borchert and Hardesty split behind Rodman. Handoff goes to Hardesty, driving his way inside the 35, denied the 30. That might do it for the opening quarter. Sets up third and manageable as we go to the second quarter from Lake Country Lutheran. No score. Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty scoreboard. Back in a moment on Radio Plus Sports.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in the community for over 143 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and more. Log on aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Go Cardinals! From Ahern.
Start of the second quarter, we switch ends. Mayville now moving to the north. Borchard goes in motion right to left on third down. Give to Hardesty. I should say, actually, that was a fake. They gave it to Borchard, staying on his feet, refusing to go down. I'm not sure half the Lightning knew who had it. I sure didn't. He went down inside the 25. It's enough for a first.
Actually, I think Rodman kept that ball. And, again, everybody looking for Hardesty on third and short. And he just tucks it under. And, again, another first down keeps the drive alive.
Needed 6 and got 11. Move the chains again. Cardinals convert their second third down of the drive. Schlender and Thorson to the left. Back split. Borchard, fake to him. Rolling is Rodeman. Throws underneath. Caught by Hardesty. Spinning off a leg tackle. Lightning gang him up inside the 15 at about the 13-yard line. Gain of about 7. Nice little pass into the flat. Second and short.
And those are the passes last week that really kept drives alive for Mayville. It's those little 7-8 yard passes, and again, they get guys out from the backfield and gives Rodeman some options as they roll him out.
That's Thorson wide right. Mayro's in the slot. Hardesty and Borchard split behind Rodeman. He turns, he hands. That's Hardesty into the pile, slanting right, spun down near the 5-yard line. That's enough to move the chains. First and goal. Gain of 7. Cardinals with the best early opportunity, or first opportunity at least, again in scoring position here down inside deep in the red zone. Now first and goal. No score. Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty scoreboard. Lamira up late in the first quarter in that game with Houston Horicon. That's 7-0. Late going first quarter. Rodeman under center. The handoff, Hardesty following Borchard, bumping his way off tackles, refusing to go down until he gets to the 3-yard line. I think 6 Lightning hit him before he stopped short of the goal line.
Again, just when you got a hammer like that inside the 10-yard line, it's a lot defensively to try to get him stopped.
So second and goal, they'll give him the 4, so a gain of 1, maybe 2. Cardinals between Owen and Elijah Milsna have hit 5 field goals on the year, but you're at this point in a playoff game, you're going for the end zone more than likely. Motion by Borchard. He gets it, hops it outside. Now it's a foot race to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Made a nice read. Really read his block very well and knew the block was going to push him inside a little bit. He took it to the outside for the score.
Impressive drive. 12 plays, 87 yards to the house, and the Cardinals strike first. That drive started with about 2:50 left in the opening quarter. So it'll be Milsna to try the point after. Rodeman will place the snap. Snap clean, placement made, and into the wind. The wind stands it up, and it's snuck over the crossbar. Cardinals strike early, capping a long drive here to go up 7-0 on your Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. We're back in 30 to Lake Country on Radio Plus Sports.
Established in the early 1930s, the Mayville Golf Course is ranked as one of the oldest, most challenging public courses Wisconsin has to offer. New to the 2023 season, we have a fully stocked pro shop with the latest in golf gear and fashion, weekday passes, several new golf outings, and so much more. With its breathtaking views, amenities, and professional staff, the Mayville Golf Course is a one-stop shop for everyone. Visit MayvilleGolfCourse.com or call the Pro Shop to book a tee time.
Dedicated. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off.
12 plays, 87 yards, 5:10 off the clock. Peyton Borchard caps off the drive with a 4-yard touchdown run, extra point. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty score now reads Mayville 7, Lightning nothing.
Yeah, that was kind of a vintage Mayville type of drive. Just grind it out, mix in a couple pass plays, wind some clock, and put the ball in the end zone.
One completed pass, a big 30-yard run by Jordan Schlender. And Logan Sarita, nobody went on. False start not called. They didn't cross the 40-yard line.
Not sure what that one was.
Good question. Sarita skims this on the turf. It'll make its way to the 22-yard line.
There
right through the chute goes the return. Spilled out there is Evan Rail. That's the thing with the turf. That skidded across like an ice rink.
It did.
So they get good position at the 43.
There's Mayville's kickoff last week. Winnebago Lutheran, a big play after a Mayville score, was able to run a kickoff back. So here, Lake Country Lutheran going to have their best field position to start a drive tonight.
First two drives started at their own 30, featured a first down on each drive before it stalled out in Mayville territory. Menzel under center, offset eye behind him. Motion out of the slot. Menzel straight drop in the pocket. Nobody open. Backpedaling. Pressure. Throws it into no man's land. Only guy in the area was linebacker Caston Zimmer, second down. First time he's been under center and just straight backpedaled the pass. Everything else has been right-handed rollouts.
Yeah, I think they were looking for a deep shot. Mayville had that one covered. And he just got rid of it. Really nobody there for Lake Country Lutheran. Surprised there wasn't a flag on that, but.
Out of the pocket. Gavin Baranek in. He occupies one of the slots inside of Kylie, wide right. Having motion right to left, and the ball came out, bounced fortuitously right back to Nathan Groff, and he covers it near midfield.
That is a turf bounce there.
If there ever was. They get it 6 yards out of it, so it'll be third and about 4, just shy of midfield.
Yeah, really never disrupted the run. Just ball on the ground, bounced right back up, and he continued the play.
Menzel out of the gun, backs to either side. Twin receivers to the left. He takes the snap. He looks left into traffic. It's caught out there by Kylie into Mayville territory. Picks up a block, weaves his way near the 40-yard line, knocked out around the 39. That's enough to move the chains. First down.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of business with those 12, 13-yard routes, kind of sitting down in the Mayville secondary, and that's been a very effective play. That little 12, 13-yard route.
10-yard gain on 3rd and 6. Lightning again convert a third down. We're under 9 left in the first half. Cardinals 7, Lightning nothing. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Lightning trying to answer the Cardinals' last drive that took 5 and change off the clock. 12 plays, 87 yards. Under center, they pitch. Looks like Kylie wanted to throw. Now he puts his foot in the ground, tries to get upfield, and he's going to be squeezed by a host of white. Maybe a yard or two. But you said it. He looked like he wanted to pitch it.
He did. And I think they were looking long, and Colton Roneman, nice job in coverage, didn't bite on it. Nothing there. He tucked it under and got what he could.
Well, you heard Coach Hilbert talk about the fact that the Lightning, lots of different formations, lots of motion. You really haven't seen anything the same twice other than Menzel rolling out the majority of his throws. Bends to Menzel's left, snap from center. He waits, he throws. That's caught at about the 30-yard line. Nicely done.
Yeah, they have found a soft spot there, and they're doing some good business right there. I mean, there's guys just coming, sitting down, and they know where the sticks are. And it's just a simple pitch and catch for a first down.
Gideon Biedenbender with the catch. He gets inside the 30. That's a first down. Lightning on the move. This nearing the same position on the field, going the other direction that the Lightning reached before a couple of penalties and a loss on a running play short-circuited that drive. Menzel takes the snap out of the shotgun. Deep drop, has time, winds up, deep shot, one-on-one, back of the end zone, out of bounds, incomplete. Looked like Austin Thorson there shielding and using the sideline as a defender.
Yeah, pretty good coverage there. Again, that would have been a tight window to fit that in. And coverage by Thorson.
That was Kiley who was the intended receiver. They had him isolated up the sideline. Elmira Horicon Houston game now tied going into the second quarter. Again, the winner there gets the winner here at the higher seeds home. And this is a 4-8 seed game. Out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10 from the Mayville 27. Snap to Menzel, rolling right again with Benz in front, Bolt in front of him. Throws back over the middle. That's caught there again. Sam Hans again, and boy, he gets outside the hash marks, does Menzel, and throws back inside the middle of the field.
Yeah, Mayville going to talk it over. It's basically the same patterns they're running.
We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 7-0 Cardinal lead. Lightning on the move on Radio Plus Sports.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Pocket here. So.
In a Mayville timeout, their first of the half. Scott and Mike with you. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard reads Mayville 7, Lake Country nothing. Lightning on the move out of the Mayville timeout. 1st and 10. Down inside the Mayville 20. Lightning first time in the red zone here tonight.
Yeah, nice drive here. They all through the air. It looks like Lake Country Lutheran, if they're gonna be successful offensively, it's gonna be through the air tonight.
Out of the gun is Menzel. Nobody back there with him. 5 split. They bring motion. Waiting. Nobody opening. Pressure comes up the field now. Rolling left. Throws it. Leaping near the goal line. Did he come up with it? The signal and the arms are up. It's a touchdown.
Boy, tough throw, too. I mean, he's throwing that one across his body. See the arm strength there and a nice catch adjustment to the ball.
Sam Hans came all the way across from the right side to the left. And as you said, Menzel had to get his shoulders around, and he was the only guy that was going to make that catch, and the Lightning a kick away from tying this thing. Eight-play drive, 57 yards. Kiley will try and tie the game out of Menzel's hold with the wind off his right shoulder. Snap is clean, kick is up, and it is good. And just like that, 7:13 left, second quarter. Mayville and Lake Country Lutheran tied at 7. Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty scoreboard. We're back in 30 on Radio Plus Sports.
The Commonwealth Companies, opening doors to opportunity by designing and constructing world-class products for communities, families, and partners. The team at Commonwealth consists of highly experienced architectural designers and developers that are committed to working in tandem with their partners, state and local organizations, neighborhood leaders, and governments to develop, design, and construct projects in the most efficient way possible. Good luck in your game today, athletes. From the team at Commonwealth Companies, visit commonwealthco.net today.
Back to Lake Country Lutheran. Scott and Mike with you. WIAA Division 5 Level 2 Playoff Football. Radio Plus Sports. 8 plays, 57 yards, 2.5 off the clock. Sam Hans, 17-yard touchdown catch from Jackson Menzel. Extra point. Ties things up on your Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. 7-7.
Well, you see both teams playing to their strengths. Mayville on the ground, able to put a nice 87-yard drive together for a touchdown. But Lake Country Lutheran moving the ball through the air. Answers with their touchdown. We're even at 7 here. Good competitive football game.
Kiley has the troops lined, and that's Merritt, the deep man. Borchard flanks him, and that is pounded deep. And Merritt will watch it hurdle over the goal line out of the back of the end zone. Cardinals start 1st and 10 from their own 20.
A good decision there by Merritt. seems like a little thing there, but he actually looked like he was going to try to get it. That would have been trouble there. Knew where he was around the goal line, let it go into the end zone. Cardinals will start at the 20.
Third drive of the game. Cardinals started the last drive at their 17. The drive that started the game was from about their 29. So after each team punted on their first drive, Lake Country punted on their second. That second Cardinal drive was the long one. Lake Country answers. Here we go. Cardinals back on it for the third time. Orchard in motion. He gets the handoff with an escort in front, winding through traffic. He creases the 25, maybe the 26. That's where it stalls, and it'll be 2nd and 4.
Again, those are effective first downs. Again, you put yourself in 2nd and short. Gives you a lot of options offensively. And Mayville not being a throwing team, they like to just grind these drives out, take as much time out of the clock here. Again, they'd like to really have a nice long sustained drive here, take a lot of time off the clock, especially when you got a team that can throw the ball like Lake Country Lutheran, keep the ball away from them.
Hardesty in the backfield, and they give it to him. Right through the chute he goes, not touched at the line of scrimmage, and he's buried out across the 30 near the 33-yard line. A gain of about 6, move the chains.
Not fancy, just straight ahead football.
Call it 7, and that's first down. Again, certainly, even 2 years ago when the two teams were here, a guy that most people would remember from then, Luke Hurdle, who was here, great athlete in his own right. Cardinals got out early and were almost unable to be stopped all night. Thorson wide left, Borchard in motion, and they give it to Hardesty, bumps off of contact at the line of scrimmage, fighting his way across the 35 near the 38-yard line is where they'll put that thing, a gain of 4. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout by Lake Country Lutheran. We'll take the TO as well. We're tied at 7. Midway through the second quarter at Lake Country Lutheran, Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard back after this Radio Plus Sports.
Computer Troubleshooters of Fond du Lac and Dodge County, providing a full variety of services such as cybersecurity protection for business and residential, password and authentication management, virus removal, device repair, and all support in between. They also sell new and used computers and laptops. Computer Troubleshooters, offering pickup, drop-off, and remote support. Computer Troubleshooters, your trusted technology experts at 322-8566. That's 322-8566. Log on ctfdl.com.
In a lightning timeout, Scott and Mike with you. Lake Country Lutheran High School, Division 5, Level 2, 4 seed versus 8 seed. Lake Country Lutheran in Mayville. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard is tied at 7 with 5:47 left in the first half.
Yeah, best case scenario for Mayville here. They just want to continue to move the ball, get this clock wound down, and get some points in here before halftime without having to give the ball back to Lake Country Lutheran.
The trio in the backfield. Hardesty gets it. This time he is met with resistance and enough rally to the football to put him on the ground. Minimal gain. He's given the 40, no more. Third down, about 4. Cardinals have been decent on third down here. Converted a couple. They converted 2 third downs on their last drive, again, that ended in the end zone. This their first of this drive, which started at their own 20 after the touchback kick. Thorson wide left, Borchard wing to the left. Schlender wing to the right, Hardesty the lone back. There's Schlender in motion. He gets the carry, sees a seam inside, and stopped right near the mark.
Let's see what kind of spot he gets. He'll be a little short, it looks like.
Well, yeah, they mark him a solid yard short. Gain of 3. So this is a solid 1, almost 2 actually, based on the spot. No hesitation though. Scott Hilbert keeps the offense out. Hardesty and Borchard behind Rodeman. Mayros in motion.
Yep.
Flag, yep.
They got him.
Mayville, Addison Middlestad was deft at running this last year. They got a couple of, they actually ran plays off of that, but this time they got Lake Country to move, got a free 5, moved the chain. So 4th and a solid 1, close to 2. They get the offsides movement from the Lightning. And the Cardinals keep possession.
4 minutes here, so you got plenty of time with 2 timeouts, and you can just stay with what's effective for you.
And Mayville will start on offense in the second half as well. Wings either way, Thorson wide left. They'll send Borchard in motion, and they give it on the counter. Schlender is wrapped up and thrown down. Nobody fooled that time. Colin Fenn up the line, met him immediately. Big loss of about 5. They're going to call it looks like a loss of 4. And that was the one that helped break the big play of 30 yards on the last drive, not to be had here. 2nd and 14. Again, mark of discipline there, though. You might get a team once, but not twice. Thorson to the right. That's Mayrose in motion. They fake to him. Rolling right is Rodeman. Rodeman tucks, trying to weave through traffic. He got back some of the loss, but he's denied the 46, stopped at the 45, gain of 2, 3rd and long.
Yeah, they rolled him out last week quite a bit too, and he's got the option of looking downfield. No one's there, tucking it under, but good discipline by Lake Country Lutheran defensively. Able to bottle him up here, and the Cardinals a big 3rd down here, 3rd and about 12.
We'll creep under 3 minutes left in the first half, tied at 7. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Each team with a touchdown drive. Cardinals struck first. Lake Country Lutheran answered. They'll go shotgun this time, Rodeman. Borchard to his left. Snap to Rodeman, rolling left. Pressure comes. Rodeman throws back over the middle. Caught shy of midfield. Pretty tough throw.
That's a tough throw, yeah. That's a tough 4 or 5 yard pickup.
So that was Schlender on the catch. Only got about 4. So it'll be 4th down. Now you got to probably think about punting here. Let your defense work, and that'll be the case. Hardesty will drop back, so the Lightning get off the field, but the completion keeps the clock rolling. We tick to 2:10 left. Snap to Hardesty. He'll get it away. High wobbly kick. Kiley comes up on it at the 20, drops the football. Ball is still loose. Body's down. Kiley hops back on it. It looks like he had 1 but 2 chances to get it, and that was enough.
Boy, they dodged one there. 2 fumbles, basically. Fumbled the punt, and then when he picked it up, he got hit and lost it again. He's very fortunate to be able to fall on it. Otherwise, the Cardinals would have been in business inside the 20.
So about a net of 30. So this is a big defensive spot right now. 21-yard line is where the Lightning start. They've got a couple of timeouts, 2:02 left. Cardinals desperately need to keep them out of the end zone. Menzel out of the gun. Bends to his right. He'll get the handoff. Right through the chute he goes. Untouched. 25-30, 35-40, 45 chopped down at the 47 by Rodeman. That was actually Bolt. AB back there. That was Adam Bolt bolting near midfield.
Well, the threat of the pass really kind of sets up that run. Mayville thinking that Lake Country Lutheran's going to continue to throw the football, and they're able to sneak that run in, and Bolt, nice 26-yard pickup.
Big chunk, and that puts the Lightning in business in a tie game as we're at about 95 seconds left in the first half. Again, the Cardinals deferred. They will get the offensive possession to open the second, but they'd like to go into it with a tie game, not trailing. Full house backfield. Menzel turns. He hands. There goes Bolt again. Through a leg tackle into Mayville territory to the 45, 35, and he is stopped at the 34. 22 yards. That's 47 yards on 2 runs for Bolt.
Boy, he's finding some room again. Nice switch up here by Lake Country Lutheran. Everybody thinking you're going to throw the football, and a couple nice runs by Adam Bolt.
Full house again in the backfield. Kiley, the lone receiver to the right. Menzel under center. He turns. He gives. This time it's Benz. He meets some resistance this time. Braden Weigline there to squeeze him shy of the 30. Maybe 2. Clock under a minute left.
They'll have to burn a timeout now.
And that'll be the case. 2-yard game. Lightning use their second timeout. We'll take it as well. Tie game on the move at the end of the half are the Lightning. We're back in 30 on Radio Plus Sports.
I need senior certified techs to join my staff of professionals at both Mayville Tire and Beaver Dam Tire. Experience, ASE certifications, references, be dependable, and have a proven history of diagnosing and efficiently performing service repairs. Health and dental insurance, paid holidays, vacation, 401k, no weekends, and top pay. And I mean top pay. We're also looking for an experienced service writer, oil change and tire techs with full-time benefits, competitive pay, and more. MayvilleTire.com and BeaverDamTire.com.
In a Lightning timeout, Lake Country Lutheran High School, a Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Mayville 7, Lake Country 7. Lightning on the move, just shy of the Mayville 30, trying to close the half and go into the locker room with a lead.
Big drive here. Seeing Mayville gets the ball to start the third quarter, so this is a big drive for Lake Country Lutheran, and Mayville trying to keep them out of the end zone, keep this game tied going into the locker room at halftime.
This time out of the gun goes Menzel, and a whistle before. I think we get another timeout.
Oh, there's a flag. The far official threw his flag. Not sure if somebody was lined up. No.
Yeah,
procedure.
somebody moved. Procedure. It's about the fourth time that the Lightning have been called for that sort of penalty. So it'll be first and, or I should say second and about 13 it'll be. Ball back outside the 35 at about the 37. Menzel out of the shotgun. Bolt back in there, flanks him left, trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. Back to pass. Menzel waiting, winds up, deep throw, right side. Rodman, jump
Nice
ball,
play.
knocked away, incomplete. Excellent job. He found it, knocked it down.
Well, that's great coverage there. And then just to know when to look back and get that arm up to knock it away. Great coverage by Rodman.
Unfooled completely, as it was, they were trying to get Hans again. He was the guy who made that excellent sliding catch in the end zone on the Lightning's last drive to put them in position to tie the game. Now it's third down and about 13 with the clock stopped, 48 seconds left in the half.
And again, the wind we talk about would be a little bit at the back of Lake Country Lutheran, so you can see their kicker, what kind of range he had in pregame, but I'm sure they would like at minimum to get this thing within field goal range here before half.
Full house backfield. Kylie, the lone back, little misdirection. That's Bolt in the backfield. They cross the 35, and the Cardinals there to squeeze him shy of the 30. Give him about 6. When they line up like that, and it's going to be fourth and about 7, the clock will stop. We've got 45 ticks left. You know, the thinking, of course, Mike, if they're going to run it that way on third down, that's almost a given. They're going on fourth.
Yeah, their goal here. This is 2-down territory.
Figure out why the clock is stopped. I don't see yellow on the field. I did not see a timeout called either.
Look at the clock.
Well, again, the clock shows about 45 seconds left in the half. Lightning have one timeout. Coach Greg Brasgill got a short explanation of things. Not going to cost them any yardage. Now we go. Clerical error.
So now they're going to call timeout.
Yeah.
Oh, he ran it down.
Okay.
Not sure what.
He,
Okay.
I mean, he ran the arm.
Yep.
So.
Ran the arm and they ran the clock. Now
Maybe
he's running the arm again.
Maybe he
so-
just had to do it to keep it warm.
So here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Menzel.
Now they're going to stop it again. Now Mayville calls the timeout.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayville after, okay.
All right.
Timeout Mayville. How about we take it as well? Late going first half, tie game at 7. Lightning on the move as we get ready to close the first half in Lake Country Lutheran. We're back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with craft, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
Well, after all that stoppage, we actually did get a timeout called. Mayville called it. They've got one left. We've got, I think, 33 seconds left until they decide to do something different with it. Late going first half, 4th and 8, Lightning on offense. Tie game at 7 on your Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Baranek and Kiley to the left. Alone in the shotgun is Menzel. Twins right as well. They'll bring motion out of the slot. Almost hit him. Menzel rolling short side, trying to step through traffic. He creases the 30, 25, near the sideline. I think he's short.
I think he's short, too. He needed to get to the 20, the 19.
I think he's a yard short. He needed about the 24.
Yeah, 24. Again, I read that wrong, yeah. Be a little short.
So he got 7.
Cardinals will take it. Yeah.
So the Cardinals will take over with under 30 seconds left, so the defense gets a stop with a yard to spare. Game remains tied at 7. Again, how risky do you go? You put a knee down, go to the locker room, and live to fight another 24 minutes.
Seeing that you get the ball to start the third quarter here, there's nothing here but a knee.
And Cardinals in that kneel-down formation. Rodman takes the snap. Knee to the turf, and that will close the half. Not nearly as high scoring as you predicted 2 years ago tonight, Mike, but close nonetheless. It'll be a tie game going to the locker room at 7 on that Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. And we'll wait to step away until the clock officially says 0, because we've seen how that works in the last minute or two. And that'll do it. 24 minutes left in somebody's season. Mayville and Lake Country Lutheran, the 4-8 seed game here from Heartland tonight. We're back with halftime stats, totals, and more after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Hi, this is Brenda Burrett of Caldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. My agency is fully staffed with buyer agents that have undergone specific education and training to represent buyers in real estate transactions. We are ready to assist you in obtaining the best value when purchasing a home, condo, or vacant land. Start realizing your real estate dream today by visiting BrendaBurrett.com and calling Mary or Kristen at 920-485-0722.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Join the Mayville Legion for bingo the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Thursday of the month. All are welcome to play. The Mayville Legion is open to the public Tuesdays through Friday at 3 p.m. Looking for a venue for your event? The Legion Hall is available for rent. Call Sue for more information at 920-387-5410. Located at 134 Main Street in Mayville. The Mayville Legion is a proud sponsor of Mayville High School Athletics.
Hi, I'm Ty Hawkers, owner of Mayville Cardinal Storage with brand new storage units available to rent. Mayville is my hometown, and now I'm proud to open Mayville Cardinal Storage with 96 brand new units available to rent. We have a variety of sizes with security 24/7, plus electric outlets for storing your boats, UTVs, vehicles, and much more. Rent your unit today before they fill up. On Facebook at Mayville Cardinal Storage.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, Bernhard Plumbing, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Mayville Savings Bank, a trusted local financial institution for over 100 years. As your local bank, we're here for you, your family, and your business today, tomorrow, always. Deposits, loans, or anything in between, we have the experts to help. We know our customers and are part of the community just like you. Stop in or visit MayvilleSavings.com today. Bank at the bank you own. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When you're ready to take advantage of high-quality legal services for your unique legal case, count on the professionals at QBS Law SC. In business since 1902, we have been proudly serving Dodge County and our clients with the highest level of integrity. We handle legal matters in elder law, estate planning, OWI, personal injury, workers' compensation, real estate, civil litigation, and more. Give us a call today or visit us online for more information.
Halftime in Heartland, Lake Country Lutheran High School, Division 5, Level 2 WIAA playoff football on Radio Plus Sports. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard reads Mayville 7, Lake Country Lutheran 7. Mike Kurtz, you've got the first half numbers.
All right, Scott, even on the scoreboard. Stats are pretty even, too. Reflects the score also. Mayville ran the ball 23 times for 129 yards, with Hardesty leading the way, 11 carries for 58 yards. Borchard, 5 carries for 25 yards and a touchdown. Goen Rodeman, 2 of 3 for 11 yards passing. The Cardinals with 151 yards of total offense. I take that back, 140 yards of total offense. For Lake Country Lutheran, they ran the ball 13 times for 65 yards. Adam Bolt leads the way, 3 carries for 51 yards. All those on that long drive. In the air, Jackson Menzel, 8 of 14 for 95 yards and a touchdown. 160 yards of total offense for Lake Country Lutheran in the first half. First downs, Mayville 7 and Lake Country Lutheran 8. And you look at some of those drives there, third down conversions. Lake Country, for Mayville, they converted 2 of 5. And they were 1 of 1 on fourth down conversions. Again, those are what keeps drives alive. And for Lake Country Lutheran, they were 3 of 6 on third down conversions, 0-1 on fourth down conversions. So, again, the stats reflect really the scoreboard. It was a very even first half. Both teams had one big drive that resulted in scores. Otherwise, again, both teams defensively doing a decent job. I think Lake Country Lutheran, again, found some things through the air. And Mayville just pretty methodical on their long drive, running the football. They are what they are. They come right at you. Coach Ober talked about that in the pregame. Not a lot of complexities to their offense. You pretty much know what they're doing. They're lining up, and they're coming right at you. So, again, mistake-free football, though. Lake Country Lutheran, some penalties that have put them behind the 8 ball on a couple of their drives, but and they've dodged a couple fumbles. But Mayville pretty much mistake-free football again. So if you look at last week, 4 quarters of mistake-free football, and 2 quarters here in the first half, they have not turned the ball over. And again, it's going to come down to probably a fourth quarter game again. And Mayville has played those all year long.
The winner of this game tonight gets the winner of the 8-3 game going on up the road a little bit. Horicon Houston hosting Lamira. That was 7-7 going to the second quarter at last check. Halftime continues from Heartland at Lake Country Lutheran High School. 7-7, Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Back with more after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with draft, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
I don't think they can play him in Houston, can they? Halftime continues. 7-7, Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard score. Mayville and Lake Country Lutheran tied. Again, the winner here gets the winner of Houston and Lamira. That's now 20-14 at the half. Houston leading the Lions. Drive summary again, Mayville, if you take away the one play, the kneel down that ended the half, only had 3 drives on the game. Lake Country Lutheran started with possession to open the game. They cracked off a first down before having to punt. Cardinals on that ensuing drive after the opening drive punt by the Lightning. Covered a first down, but did not convert a third down. They had to punt as well. Lake Country Lutheran also, again, almost carbon copy second drive. Got a couple of first downs, converted one on third down, and then failed on a third down pass and had to punt it a second time. They were able to pin Mayville at their own 17-yard line, but it was that second drive that resulted in Mayville's score. It was a 12-play, 87-yard drive, took over 5 minutes off the clock. Peyton Borchard capped it off with a 4-yard touchdown run. Extra point at that juncture made it 7-0 Mayville, but the Lightning were up to the task and answered on the ensuing drive. They had good field position to start that drive from their own 43. It took them 8 plays, and 2.5 minutes later, they were into the end zone. Sam Hans on a 14-yard sliding touchdown catch, or I should say it was 17 yards. And the extra point from Kiley tied the game at 7. And again, the Lightning had a chance on that last drive after they forced Mayville to punt with about 2 minutes and change left in the first half. Cardinals were able to use down and distance to their advantage and force Jackson Menzel out of bounds on 4th and 8, about a yard short of the first down, allowing them to put the knee on the turf to end the half. Again, the seed will determine where this game is. Again, Lake Country the 4, Mayville the 8. Lamira is the 7, playing in Horicon in that game. Horicon the 3. Tantalizing possibility if Mayville's able to get out of here and keep playing to play a team that they have already seen this season.
Well, both teams, they've seen both teams. So Lamira, again, was the Mayville's last game of the year, and the Houston team was the second game of the year, and those are both games very good football games, both one-score games. Mayville beats Houston by a score, and then Lamira gets the win 13-6 the last game of the year. So Mayville able to come out of this one. Familiar opponents, and it's really set up for some tantalizing football in the area at the level 3. But again, you got a lot of business to take care of here tonight.
24 minutes left in somebody's season. It's tied at 7 on your Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. We'll step aside again, come back with more at the half after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
I need senior certified techs to join my staff of professionals at both Mayville Tire and Beaver Dam Tire. Experience, ASE certifications, references, be dependable, and have a proven history of diagnosing and efficiently performing service repairs. Health and dental insurance, paid holidays, vacation, 401k, no weekends, and top pay. And I mean top pay. We're also looking for an experienced service writer, oil change, and tire techs with full-time benefits, competitive pay, and more. MayvilleTire.com and BeaverDamTire.com.
The Commonwealth Companies, opening doors to opportunity by designing and constructing world-class products for communities, families, and partners. The team at Commonwealth consists of highly experienced architectural designers and developers that are committed to working in tandem with their partners, state and local organizations, neighborhood leaders, and governments to develop, design, and construct projects in the most efficient way possible. Good luck in your game today, athletes. From the team at Commonwealth Companies, visit CommonwealthCO.net today.
Computer Troubleshooters of Fond du Lac and Dodge County, providing a full variety of services such as cybersecurity protection for business and residential, password and authentication management, virus removal, device repair, and all support in between. They also sell new and used computers and laptops. Computer Troubleshooters, offering pickup, drop-off, and remote support. Computer Troubleshooters, your trusted technology experts at 322-8566. That's 322-8566. Log on ctfdl.com.
Yeah,
About 5 minutes yet.
They'll do their halftime continues from Lake Country Lutheran High School. Scott and I, Mike Kurtz. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard reads Mayville 7, Lake Country Lutheran 7. Halftime also in the 3-7 game. Lemira and Houston, that's 20-14. Houston with the lead there. Again, the winner here gets the winner there. One of the two other flyway teams in action tonight, Campbellsport, is at Two Rivers. That's 21-0 Raiders over the Cougars at the half. So keys here, Mike, as you look at the second half, again, it was a low possession game. Again, this is the type of game Mayville wants to play, as we've talked about off the top. They're going to start the second half with the football.
Well, as the case in most close games, the turnovers, you almost feel like a turnover could decide this football game, as close as this is and evenly matched as this is. So, again, for Mayville, getting that kickoff here to start the third quarter, this is going to be an important drive here to start, kind of set the tone here in the third quarter. But again, playing mistake-free football, always the key, especially in the playoffs. And we looked at Lake Country Lutheran. They dodged a couple fumbles there in the first half, but you almost kind of feel like a turnover one way or the other is going to play a key factor in this football game.
And not only that, again, Mayville won the toss and deferred. Again, the wind that there is, and the flags atop the goalposts are still fluttering and coming out of the northwest as that wind. It's been relatively strong all day, so that means that the Lightning will be going into it in the fourth quarter. So again, a lot will ride on how the third quarter plays out, if they're going to have to play from behind or if the Cardinals will have to play from behind as well. And then that could mean, like you said, a turnover or some sort of special teams play could play bigger in the outcome.
And, for Mayville, again, they like those long drives and, trying to shorten this game. As you can see, Lake Country Lutheran has that kind of explosive offense where they can move the ball in the air. So I think if you're Mayville, you want to keep the ball out of Lake Country Lutheran's offensive hands here, and just have these long, sustained drives and put points on the board.
We'll step aside, come back with kick here to open the second half. 7-7, Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Mayville and Lake Country all tied. 24 minutes of football left from Heartland when we come back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Established in the early 1930s, the Mayville Golf Course is ranked as one of the oldest, most challenging public courses Wisconsin has to offer. New to the 2023 season, we have a fully stocked pro shop with the latest in golf gear and fashion, weekday passes, several new golf outings, and so much more. With its breathtaking views, amenities, and professional staff, the Mayville Golf Course is a one-stop shop for everyone. Visit MayvilleGolfCourse.com or call the pro shop to book a tee time.
Hi, this is Brenda Burrett of Caldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. My agency is fully staffed with buyer agents that have undergone specific education and training to represent buyers in real estate transactions. We are ready to assist you in obtaining the best value when purchasing a home, condo, or vacant land. Start realizing your real estate dream today by visiting BrendaBurrett.com and calling Mary or Kristen at 920-485-0722.
At Bernhard Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhard Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhard Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, Bernhard Plumbing, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Join the Mayville Legion for bingo the first, third, and fifth Thursday of the month. All are welcome to play. The Mayville Legion is open to the public Tuesdays through Friday at 3 p.m. Looking for a venue for your event? The Legion Hall is available for rent. Call Sue for more information at 920-387-5410. Located at 134 Main Street in Mayville. The Mayville Legion is a proud sponsor of Mayville High School Athletics.
Hi, I'm Ty Hawkers, owner of Mayville Cardinal Storage with brand new storage units available to rent. Mayville is my hometown, and now I'm proud to open Mayville Cardinal Storage with 96 brand new units available to rent. We have a variety of sizes with security 24/7, plus electric outlets for storing your boats, UTVs, vehicles, and much more. Rent your unit today before they fill up. On Facebook at Mayville Cardinal Storage.
Start of the second half, moments away. Scott and Mike with you, Radio Plus Sports. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard reads Mayville 7, Lake Country Lutheran 7. Cardinals will start on offense. Well, again, this is why we're up here and not down there, because Mayville deferred. The Lightning got to choose the direction, so they're going to make Mayville go into the wind here in the third, but of course it'll be in the Lightning's face in the fourth. So again, it just based on, again, as you've talked about, Mayville's offense and how they play it, where they don't have as much eraser power compared to the last couple of years. This drive is vital to what the rest of the game plays out for.
Yeah, they're just not a quick scoring team. I mean, they can put points on the board, but it's long, sustained drives.
Kylie high and end over end. Merritt will come up under it at the 7-yard line, trying to set up far side to the 10, weaving to the outside 15, and he's roped near the 20-yard line, thrown down there. So the Cardinals start again. This is only going to be, if you take out the one kneel down at the end of the first half, only their fourth offensive drive of the night. And they're going to put him at the 20. Cardinals have not started any of those drives out beyond their 30. It was a 29 to open. The 17-yard line was the starting field position on the touchdown drive. This the second drive on the 20. Rodman under center. That's Hardesty behind him, wings either way. Borchard left. Mayrow, I should say that's Schlender. And this time they get the check. They brought motion by Schlender. He checks. Rodman back under. Now in motion goes Schlender. Handoff goes right through the heart. Hardesty. Bulldozing for 2, maybe 3. So 2nd and 7. But when in Sawyer's case, even though he was a running back as a freshman and you play tight end as a sophomore, you got to be salivating when the coach comes to you and says, hey, we're going to put you back in the offensive backfield this year.
And again, he has just done an outstanding job. I mean, the way this offense is geared, he's perfect for that position.
Short motion by Borchard given to Hardesty, and he's spun down near the 30. That's close to a first down. They might give it to him.
Again, everything always moving forward with Hardesty.
And that's enough. He needed about 7, got near 8, 31-yard lines of the spot. First down, Cardinals. Houston and Lamira, that is the 3-7 game going on. Winner there gets the winner here. That was 2014 Houston at the half. Thorson wide right, Schlender wing to the left. Borchard and Hardesty split behind Rodman. Schlender goes in motion, and they give it to Hardesty, spinning off of contact at the 35, and he falls forward again, as you've said all night, to near the 37-yard line, gain of about 6. And Coach Greg Brasgell talked about the physicality. That was a little bit of a surprise and hard to adjust to 2 years ago. Would have to argue they've done, that being the Lightning, pretty good job of matching it for the most part here tonight.
Yeah, they've done a nice job at the line of scrimmage.
Thorson wide right, wings either way. Hardesty the lone back, double tight. Motion by Borchard, handoff Hardesty, got into traffic, and he'll be squeezed for no gain. That got gummed up a little bit right near right guard. Never got going, third down.
Yeah, they kind of blew that up, and first time they were really able to stop Hardesty and push him backwards.
No gain, 3rd and 4. Football just shy of the 37-yard line, Mayville territory. Opening drive of the second half. We're 2 minutes and change into it. Third time these two teams have met at this level in the playoffs in the last 6 years. Each has won once. Thorson wide left. That's Schlender in motion, and they give it to Borchert. Gets off a leg tackle for a moment, falls forward. He's stalled shy of the first down, gain of 2, needed 4.
And this will be early decision time here for Coach Hilber. And he has a propensity to go for these 4th and 2s. Again, inside the 40 here. There's a big play here early in this 3rd quarter.
And it doesn't look as though there's any hesitation. Now, Hardesty is the punter, but Rodeman walked it back into the huddle, and they're going to line up to go. So big call here early in the second half. 4th and 2, double tight, double wing. Hardesty the lone back. A whistle, and Mayville's going to spend an early time out here in the half. We're just under 9 left in the 3rd quarter. Tie game at 7, 4th down, early decision time for the Cardinals. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
When you're ready to take advantage of high-quality legal services for your unique legal case, count on the professionals at QBS Law SC. In business since 1902, we have been proudly serving Dodge County and our clients with the highest level of integrity. We handle legal matters in elder law, estate planning, OWI, personal injury, workers' compensation, real estate, civil litigation, and more. Give us a call today or visit us online for more information.
In a Mayville timeout, their first of the half. 3 minutes and change off the opening drive clock, tied at 7. A 4th down and 2 call upcoming. Cardinals initially, before the timeout, gave the look to go for it. Again, Sawyer Hardesty is the punter.
After talking it over, they're still going.
So 4th and 2, they got Lake Country to jump in a similar situation here for a first down. Now Mayville jumps. They were going to run, it looked like almost the same thing. Jordan Schlender came in motion, and this time they got motion on Mayville, and that's going to make the decision elementary.
Little anxious up front.
So now Kiley will drop back deep to punt, or deep to receive Sawyer Hardesty's kick. So 4th and 2 becomes 4th and 7 after the motion. High snap, and it goes over Hardesty's head, hurdles toward the goal line. He's going to have to fall on it. He's dropped in the end zone. That's going to be a safety. And to be honest, Mike, that might have been best case scenario, because if Hardesty doesn't fall on it, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, as the ball was rolling back there, it's like get to the end zone and fall on it and take 2 instead of giving them the ball on the the 1 or 2 yard line. So again, the snap, really 2 disastrous plays for Mayville there, the false start and then the turnover. And we said it, Scott, mistakes will cost you in close games, in big games.
So that makes the scoreboard 9-7, and a free kick upcoming here for Mayville. And it still means that you got to shake the cobwebs right now, because if the defense can at least get the Lightning's offense back off the field, it's still a 1-score game, because if you give up the touchdown here in the extra point, it becomes a 2-score game really quick.
Well, and they're going to be playing on a short field here. They'll probably start this possession inside the 50. Mayville going to have to kick it from the 20, so Lake Country Lutheran going to play on a short field.
So the first turning point play becomes a special teams play that results in a safety. So it'll be Sarita to kick, free kick from the 20. Kiley and Baranek back deep to receive. They stand around their own 30. Sarita's been skimming these balls on the ground for kickoffs. See what he does here. Does the same, and it's fielded on the Mayville side of the 50, and that is Benz. Or I should say Bolt. That's Adam Bolt. So again, as you said, it's short field. Lightning starting inside the Mayville 40 up 2.
Mayville's defense going to have to answer the call here. They need a 3-and-out in the worst way.
From the Mayville 37, after the wild snap over the head of Sawyer Hardesty, he falls on it in the end zone. Lake Country tackles for the safety. The free kick puts the Lightning offense at the Mayville 38, we'll call it. 9-7 Lightning. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Menzel under center. Twins right, receiver to the left. And they give it, hopping to the outside and turning the corner goes Nathan Groff, and he is spilled inside the 35 at about the 31, maybe the 32, that's what they'll call it, 32. Gain of about 6.
Nice block on the end there. It really took care of Peyton Borchard, and he was not able to seal up the end there. Got the block on him, is able to get to the outside.
Second down 4, 32-yard line, Mayville territory. 8:40 change left, third quarter. Under center is Menzel. He'll bring motion, and they fake rolling right again. Upfield pressure over the head of the intended receiver. Out in the flat, that was Sam Hans. Again, good pressure up the field that time on the left side of the defense.
Yeah, Logan Miller, I think, coming in his defensive end spot. Again, you just have to make him a little uncomfortable, make him maybe get rid of the ball a little bit earlier than he would like. A lot of this offense is a timing type of offense, and again, that time he had to probably get rid of that one a little quicker than he wanted.
Logan Miller, 6'4". It seems like Mayville is able to kind of produce 6'4" guys to play defensive end, a la Brad Bushke the last couple of years. Lightning will take a timeout here as well. They're up 2 with 8.5 left in the third quarter. On the move after the free kick. We'll return in 30 on Radio Plus Sports.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Out of a Lightning timeout there first. Each team has spent one here in the third quarter before 4 minutes have gone by. Scott and Mike with you, 9-7 Lightning with the lead and a 2nd and 4. Well, the second, actually we'll call it third. Yep, scoreboard's right. Fully loaded backfield under center Menzel. They give it to Bolt. He gets into the pile, pushing forward. The pile continuing to move, muscling forward. Enough for the first down at about the 26. Gain of 6.
That good push up front. Their offensive line did a nice job, and Bolt has been very effective running the football. It's, again, only his 5th carry, and now up to 57 yards.
Well, he had 2 runs late in the first half of 25 and 22 yards that put the Lightning in position at the end of the first half before the Cardinals got him off the field on 4th down. Back split, Menzel under center. He turns, he gives, that's Benz, and he's met by resistance in the form of Braden Weiglein at the 25. They'll give him the 24, gain of about 3. Well, you said it, somehow Cardinals need a stop. A touchdown makes it a 2-score game. If they can at least hold to a field goal try, it keeps it a 1-score situation. As we tick to 7:40 left in the third. Baranek and Kiley. Out of the shotgun, Menzel. Ben's back there with him. Flip screen, Kiley gets a block up front through a leg tackle inside the 20, spinning inside the 15, refusing to go down, driving inside the 10, 1st and goal Lightning.
Yeah, made it look like they had it taken care of pretty quick, but again, a good run after the catch. And it's a simple play, a little pitch and catch, and again, you try to make the defenders miss, and he did a nice job. And now Lake Country Lutheran knocking on the door.
21 yards on that little flare to the left. 1st and goal. Lightning up 2, looking for more. Full house. Menzel give it to Benz. He's in. Yes, touchdown, and the Lightning put their stamp on this one here in the third quarter. Get the safety and answer off the free kick with a touchdown.
Big 9-point swing here potentially with the extra point. And the Cardinals going to have to respond. Now again, this offense not geared come from behind, so they're going to have to really summon a big play somewhere offensively.
Menzel puts down the attempt for Kiley. His kick is up and good. 16-7. It's now a 9-point game. The lead extended for the Lightning. We'll step aside for 30, come back to Lake Country after this on Radio Plus Sports.
A trusted local financial institution for over 100 years. As your local bank, we're here for you, your family, and your business today, tomorrow, always. Deposits, loans, or anything in between, we have the experts to help. We know our customers and are part of the community just like you. Stop in or visit MayvilleSavings.com today. Bank at the bank you own. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Adam Bold with a touchdown run of 3 yards. All set up by a wild punt snap that ended up in a safety. Free kick sets up the Lightning at the Mayville 38-yard line. 6 plays, 1:20 off the clock. The touchdown on the extra point now extends the Lightning lead of their first of the night, 16-7. Kiley's kick is a spinning, driving kick, which Merritt will watch hurtle through the back of the end zone and force the Cardinals to go 1st and 10 from their own 20, now down 9 on that Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard.
Well, still plenty of time, Scott, but Mayville cannot do a 3-and-out here because you really feel like the momentum, certainly on Lake Country Lutheran side of football right now. They, with that turnover, just kind of breathe a lot of life into this offense, and they're able to move the ball both in the air and on the ground now.
Borchard in motion, Rodman under center. He gives it to Hardesty, driving forward. He's denied the 25, and just about everybody in Lightning Blue seemed to touch Hardesty as he went down to give him 3. Well, certainly it seems the Lightning have taken the lessons from 2 years ago and the physicality Mayville brought in here. Again, it's certainly not that Mayville isn't doing that tonight, but the Lightning have matched it. And again, as you said, Mike, after that exchange on the safety and the ensuing touchdown off the free kick, momentum is on the near side.
They have a lot of quickness up front. Their front 7 really gets to the football.
Borchard in motion. The give is Hardesty, and he's going nowhere. Maybe a yard, no more. 3rd down. 3rd and 5 upcoming.
They need a 1st down in the worst way, Scott. They force a punt. These are the kind of games that get away from you real quick when you're playing on a short field. They're forced to punt here. Lake Country Lutheran are going to have real good field position again.
Jordan Schlender brings it in from the far side, and he'll set up wing to the right, Borchard wing to the left. Hardesty behind Rodman under center, 3rd down and 5. Borchard goes in motion. They pitch it to Payton, looking for a hole, cuts it back inside. Stiff arms one man, falls forward, needed 5, got 6, move the chain.
Yeah, big 1st down. Mayville needed that in the worst way.
Clock will tick near the 6-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Cardinals were forced to punt on their opening drive. They started the second half with possession. They were set up to go for it on 4th and 2. Committed a false start penalty, had to punt. Snap went over Sawyer Hardesty's head. He fell on it in the end zone, was tackled for a safety. The ensuing free kick drive resulted in a touchdown for the Lightning. That's where we stand. 1st and 10, pitch to Peyton Borchard, sweeping short side to the right. Square is up, spins off the initial hit. Near the 35, they'll deny him the 35, 2nd and about 7.
And you see Mayville adjusting a little bit now. They kind of key in on Hardesty, so now Borchard's going to get some touches and see if he can bust one.
Call it 4, 2nd and 6. Again, you said time is still on their side, provided they can crank something out of this drive on the scoreboard. Thorson left. Mayrose wing to the right, Borchard wing to the left. He'll go in motion, and the give this time Hardesty slants it off right tackle, and he is gang tackled across the 35 near the 37. Short gain of 2, sets up 3rd down about 3. So Cardinals converted 3rd and 5 a moment ago. They'll be asked to do it again as we creep under 5 left in the 3rd.
And at about the same part of the field here where they were going to go on 4th down, so you almost think it may be 2-down territory again here.
Double tight, double wing. Borchard again in motion. Hardesty gets the carry, covers up, squares forward, driving across the 40, the 41. Looks like he got enough.
I think that last lunge got him the 1st down.
Needed 3, got 4, another 3rd down conversion. The chains move. Houston had a 2014 lead in the other level 2 game in Region D here. The winner there gets the winner here. Mayville trailing by 9. Thorson wide left. Schlender wing right, Borchard wing left. Schlender in motion, and they fake. Back, Rodeman waiting. Nobody open, he cuts it back far side. Tries to shake. One man cannot get rid of Bolt. Rodeman got positive yardage, but if he breaks Bolt's tackle at the 46, he's got the first.
Yeah, it almost looked like a designed run. They run the patterns long and try to spread the field out and let Rodeman go to work. Again, that was one tackle away from becoming a big play.
Got near 5 on that. About the 47-yard line, Mayville territory is the spot. Again, like you said, Mayville can score, but they just don't have the home run hitting power as they've had the last couple of years. Thorson wide left, wings either way, and there is the counter inside. Borchard goes nowhere. It's spilled. The ball might have came out. It did. Borchard put it on the turf, and the Lightning take over in Cardinal territory.
They're going to play on a short field, and we just touched on it at halftime, Scott. Turnovers, and it's been a bug for Mayville all year, and kind of rearing its ugly head here in the second half.
So a botched punt snap sets up the safety and ensuing free kick. Gold mine field position of 38 yards, 6 plays into the end zone, and now a fumble near midfield on a drive that was setting up promisingly. Lightning take over from the 47 up 9, looking to put the hammer down here in the third at home. Full house backfield, under center is Menzel, and they'll give it left side through an arm tackle. Up the left sideline goes Andrew Benz. He looked like he stepped out of bounds. He did at the 35. It's enough for the first for a gain of 12.
Well, they've really got it going offensively now. They're being able to run the ball, and when you can run on first and second down, and they got the lead now. So as Mayville really bottled up their running game early in the game, they've really been able to open it up.
Gain of 12 to the 35 in Mayville territory. And you said that, again, something that was predicted by the coaching staff for Mayville. 3-4 personnel switches almost every down and distance. Bolt in the backfield, full house with him. Menzel under center. He turns. There's Bolt. Met immediately. How about Braden Weiglein says good morning?
Ooh, and good afternoon and good night. Boy, he came untouched from the linebacker spot. Met him 2 yards in the backfield.
Of course, Weiglein missed the first 2 games of the playoff run last season with a concussion. Played big late in the remaining 3 games on the way to state. Was part of making a couple of big plays down the stretch to win the level 4 game against Prairie du Chien. This time Menzel out of the gun. Bolt to his right. They'll bring motion coming from near side to far side. There's Groff. Groff is swallowed again, and guess what? You called it again. Double sixes there on the spot.
Again, he's just reading from his linebacker spot, and once he diagnoses what the play is, he's coming untouched.
So 2 plays, 5 yards back combined, makes it 3rd down and 15 back outside the 40. But early in the game, when Mayville had the Lightning behind the sticks down in distance in this position, they were able to convert a couple of 3rd downs of distance. Menzel out of the gun. Bolt back there with him to his left, twins right. Kylie wide right. They'll send motion, and they give it to Bolt right through the chute. Nobody fooled. He spilled for a short gain. 4th down, give him 1. I don't think you do that on 3rd and long if you don't actually plan on maybe going for it.
Oh, they're going to play field position here with a 9-point lead. They're going to try to bury Mayville, make them go the length of the field.
Or on the other side of the coin, as you said, noticing even more appropriately, their defense has stepped to the table. Mayville has not started a drive beyond their own 29. And they angle it to the near side. Baranek, a wobbly kick. Merritt gets away, end over end, and it's going to be buried. Did they get it down inside the 5?
They did.
He did. He stayed out of the end zone and downed it at about the 1.
Boy, he was able to get it and get those toes down right before his momentum took him into the end zone. So Cardinals with a tough task. About as long a drive as you can have in football, 99 yards.
So the Cardinals take over, a minute 21 left in the third. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard reading Lightning 16, Mayville 7. And their back is against the end line.
Well, first down, you almost got to sneak it here from the 1 just to give you some breathing room.
Unless you just let Sawyer Hardesty take the snap. That won't be the case. Rodman under center, double tight. And there's the call, and nobody covered, and he fumbled the football. Did Rodman get it? And they're going to say he was down.
Oh.
So the umpire in the middle of the pile said he was down, but all of a sudden, Rodman took it, and you called it, but nobody was over center.
Well, you know, he reached out, too, and tried to get a little bit off that run, and they were able to punch the ball out. I'm going to say his knee was down before the ball came out.
So he got 3, nose of the football on the 4, 2nd and 7. Cardinals down by 9. They'll send Thorson wide left, wing left Borchard, wing right is Schlender. He comes in motion, and they'll pitch it to him, sweeping left, looking for room, spinning forward, denied the 10. It'll be 3rd and short. Gain of about 5. Again, another important 3rd down here. And again, the clock is not Mayville's friend. It's under 30 seconds here, so they likely, based on the stop of the clock there, could let this thing expire and go to the 4th.
Well, it would help them if they have to punt. They'll have what wind they have would be a little bit at their back here, so if they are forced to punt, they'll have the wind as an advantage instead of kicking into it.
Well, I don't see the back judge counting yet. We're under 10 seconds. Are they going to run it?
They're going to let her go.
Yeah, they're going to let this thing go. They do. We have reached the end of the 3rd quarter. The Lightning have put their stamp on the game. They've got 12 minutes left to reach level 3. They lead it 16-7. Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty scoreboard back for the 4th after this Radio Plus Sports.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with trap, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance.
Back for the 4th. Team switch ends. The Cardinals facing a 3rd down and about 2 to 3 inside their own 10-yard line when we commence the 4th. It's become a grinder too, down up, or I should say up. Yeah, up from here. Houston hosting Lamira. Going to the 4th quarter. Houston up 20-14 over the Lions. That's a 3-7 game going on in Horicon. Here we go. Team switch ends. Now Mayville with the wind at their back off their right shoulder. Rodman under center. Double wing. Hardesty the lone back. Mayros in motion. Hardesty gets the pitch. Student body left. He's got the 1st down. Bulldozing forward out across the 15. Enough for the 1st.
Big 1st down there again. That was student body left, and Hardesty followed. Nice pickup for Cardinal 1st down.
Needed 3, got 8, moved the chains. So you called what makes the difference in these sorts of games, especially the way Mayville has had to play it this season. Punt snap that ended up being converted to a safety. The ensuing drive turned into a touchdown in the 3rd for the Lightning, and that's the difference in the game. Double wing, double tight. Hardesty the lone back. That's Borchard in motion. Pitch to Hardesty, weak side left. He gets out across the 20. He's met by a swarm of blue at about the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 5.
Hardesty now 21 carries up to 99 yards. Had tough yards though tonight for him.
He had over 1,100 through 9 weeks and the postseason game last week, the upset win over top seed WLA. Schlender wide to the right. That's Thorson to the left. Back split. Sawyer, Hardesty, and Borchard. The throw. Schlender makes the catch at the 25, makes one man miss out across the 30. Stiff arm spun down near the 35-yard line. There's another little pass and go And a flag comes in after the play, thrown from 20 yards behind the play.
Yeah, I think they're going to call that. There was some contact there with Borchard. Yeah, personal foul. That one came a little late, and it's going to cost them 15 more.
So 10 yards on the pitch and catch for the first and plus 15 at the end of it. So again, this drive for Mayville as from a 39-yard punt was started at the 1. Now the Cardinals are out near midfield. Called it midfield, actually. Knows the football is there. So the Cardinals have tilted the field. Now can they finish it off? We're in the 4th. Borchard and Hardesty split behind Rodeman. The pitch, Hardesty following Borchard. He's into Lightning territory, refusing to go down until he gets inside the 45, maybe the 44, gain of 6. And again, with the pace of this game, Mike, this makes this drive vital because the Cardinals have to score twice, which means they're going to probably have to punch this in and get a stop to get it back because they might only get 1 to 2 more after this. As we're 2 minutes gone by in the 4th. Thorson wide right, Schlender wide left. Hardesty and Borchard split behind Rodeman. He turns the fake, and getting it is Borchard, bulldozing his way inside the 40 near the 39. Give him the 38. That might be enough for the first. Call it 6. Another first down. Cardinals have clicked off now 3 first downs, and they got the aid of a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty at the end of one of those. This drive started at the 1.
60 yards on this drive so far, and clock moving.
Mayro's wing right, Orchard wing left. Mayro's in motion. He gets the carry, following left, gets through a hole, got skinny and falls inside the 35 near the 34. Gain of 5. I believe that's his first touch of the game. 2nd and 5. Cardinals staying ahead of the chains right now. We tick to 9 left in the 4th. Well, you heard Coach Hilbert talk about it. Sometimes with you think that as good as things were with the talent you had and what you leave behind, every year the group is different. And they've learned some hard lessons, trying to overcome a couple of mistakes in the 3rd. Here is this Cardinal group. Give to Hardesty. He has a block. He's inside the 30, burrowing his way near the 25. That should be another first down. Give him the 26, gain of 8.
Cardinals got a nice rhythm to the offense right now, getting in and out of the huddle, getting positive yards on first down.
Again, this drive started at the 1 as a result of a 39-yard punt that was downed just shy of the goal line after Mayville was able to get a stop on 3rd down on Lake Country's drive that could have put them up by 3 scores. Hardesty the lone back. Short motion by Borchard. They give it to Hardesty. He falls forward. Could have got squeezed for a loss. As it was, he fell forward to the 25, short gain. Call it 1, 2nd down. We're going to tick under 8 left in the game right now, Mike, with the Cardinals down 9.
Yeah, you kind of feel like you need to get into the end zone here with about 6 minutes or so. Give your defense a chance to go 3 and out and get the ball again.
Each team with 2 timeouts. Both burned a timeout inside of the first 6 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Double tight. That's Borchard in motion, and they pitch it to Hardesty. Squares up, falls forward, driving near and inside the 20. It's short of the first down, but it's 3rd and short. Gain of 8. Call it 7. It'll be 3rd and 2. Cardinals this is only their 2nd, ironically, 3rd down of the drive. They've been ahead of the chains in the entire drive. They converted the only other 3rd down they had, which was on the opening series of this drive on 3rd and 2. Back split, Rodeman hands under center. He turns, he gives. That's Borchard, he's stuffed. 4th down, play upcoming, he lost a yard.
Trying to sneak Borchard in there on that one, and Lake Country Lutheran keying on him.
You hate to say that this might be the game, Mike, as we're under 7 left, but it very well could be right now, 4th and near 3.
Yeah, they need to convert here, especially down 2 scores, so kind of feel like this is it.
4th and near 3. Cardinals need just inside the 18. They'll send Schlender to the left, Thorson to the right. Hardesty and Borchert split behind Rodeman. 4th down. Rodeman back. He waits. He throws wide of Schlender. Incomplete. So a drive that started at the 1. Cardinals had all to do what they did, and they fell short.
Again, just looking for that little out, little 5-yard out to try to get the first down, and it's a little errant on the throw, and again, now your defense going to have to try to force a turnover somewhere, just somehow punch the ball out, just try to create something here, get the ball back to the offense.
And this ironically becomes the worst starting field position of the night for the Lightning. They've got 2 timeouts, Cardinals have 2 as well, and they give it coming weak side, going nowhere, maybe a yard. And that's Benz on the carry, 2nd and long. But again, with the clock moving here, again, you've seen the Lightning spread it out, 5 wide. You saw 3 in the backfield that time, double tight. They're putting linemen in the backfield. And that's exactly what they're doing here again as they bring Adam Anderson, who is a starting defensive lineman. He's been in and out and part of that fully loaded backfield. That'll be the case again. Menzel under center. Fully loaded in the backfield at 5:40 and change left in the 4th. 9-point Lightning lead. The turn and the give. That's Bolt. He gets to the 25, near the 26. 3rd down, about 4. Big spot here because another first down will get the clock probably to the 3.5-minute mark.
Yeah, as big a play as that 4th down was for the offense here for Mayville, this is a really big 3rd down play here. Need to get off the field, get the ball back to your offense with under 5 minutes to go.
Because if they don't get it on top of that, Cardinals have 2 timeouts. They may have to then spend them on defense. Shotgun Menzel. Trips right. Bends the single back to his right. Baranek to the left. Snap to Menzel. Handoff. Bolt. Inside he goes. Borchert there to squeeze him short of the 1st.
Yeah, Mayville will take that timeout in the 4th down. So you stop the clock, you get the ball back just inside 5 minutes.
We'll keep this one here. Take the time to thank our sponsors tonight. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty's been keeping track of the time and score for you tonight, along with everyone else aboard Mayville American Legion, Back in Action Rehabilitation, Mayville Cardinal Storage, Brenda Bruett Coldwell Banker, the Mayville Golf Course, Bernhard Plumbing, the Mayville Gun Club, QBS Law, Mayville Savings Bank, as well as Surefire, Mayville Tire, Computer Troubleshooters, JF Ahern, and Commonwealth Construction, all helping you bring home tonight's game on Radio Plus Sports. So the Cardinals get the stop. They'll send Merritt back deep. And it'll be Baranek to punt.
Yeah, they're going to kick into this win now here. So Cardinals will have good field position and maybe get a nice return here and shorten the field even more.
Baranek, a wobbler. Merritt waving for and making the fair catch. Knees down around the 45-yard line. But now they've had to burn a timeout. They're at 4:48 left in the 4th. 16-7 Lightning on your Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard.
Well, you're going to force a running team to have to throw the football. Again, with only 1 timeout, they just cannot afford too many running plays. So it's going to have to be moving the ball with short passes, trying to get and hurry up into that offense. They're going to have to go a little bit of no huddle and really pick up the pace here.
Under center, double tight. Hardesty the lone back. 1st and 10 from the 45. Borchert in motion. And they give it weak side left goes Hardesty driving over a tackler at midfield. He steps out of bounds. Well, there's a way you can run it if you get out of bounds.
Again, yeah, that smart play there. They run the sweep to the short side, and he gets a good positive run and gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Call it 7. Clock stops out of bounds. 4:43 left in the 4th. Cardinals down 9. After stalling out on a drive that started at the 1 all the way down to the Lightning 20. Thorson left, Schlender right, back split Hardesty and Borchert. Back to pass goes Rodeman, having to scramble away from pressure. He throws on the run, jump ball. Schlender makes the catch inside the 30.
Nice adjustment there, and good job by Rodeman. get something on that, just get it in the vicinity. Schlender was in really good position. Defensive back had his back turned towards Rodman, had no idea where the ball was, and Schlender made a nice adjustment to the ball.
24-yard pitch and catch to the 24-yard line. They stop the clock to spot the ball, and now it gets back in motion. 4:20 left. Mayrose wide left. The give is to Hardesty. He's got room inside, burrowing forward, dropped inside the 20 near the 17-yard line. Gain of about 5. So the Cardinals are kind of muddle huddling here as the clock will tick. We'll get under 4 left here in the fourth. Cardinals down 9. They need the touchdown and they need to get it back. They've got 1 timeout remaining. You don't want to use it on offense if you can avoid it. Full house backfield. He turns and Rodman keeping. He's got room inside, spinning forward, dropped at the 10-yard line. That's going to be enough for the first down, so they'll stop the clock to move the chains on the gain of 7.
All right, get to the huddle, get the call, and get to the line of scrimmage here.
We tick at 3:40 and change remaining in the fourth. Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Lightning 16, Mayville 7. Cardinals getting it back after the stop on 4th down and forcing a punt. Schlender wide left. Hardesty and Borchard split. Thorson to the right. The give is Hardesty following student body left, and he's inside the 5. That's near another first down gain of 8. Call it 7. Cardinals quickly switching personnel. They don't have a lot of time to do this, but again, with the way this is going, if they get it in, they're almost going to have to onside it because we're nearing the 3-minute mark.
Need to get it in on this play.
Under center, Rodman, back split, receivers either way, and the give is Hardesty, and met by a host of blue. He did not get it in, got a couple. Couple wasn't enough even to move the sticks. It was a gain of 1, 3rd down. We're at 2:45 left in the fourth. The extra point at this point, Mike, if they get it in, almost inconsequential at this point.
Yeah.
But they got to get it in. That's the point. 2:30, clock rolling, 3rd and short. And the give is Hardesty pushing forward, trying to get the first down. I don't know if he got it. It's very close.
So maybe we'll have to burn a timeout here. You almost think that they're going to get the play in quick here, 4th down.
4th and inches as the Lightning stuff it up. Football on the 2. The Cardinals need just about the 1. We're ticking to 2 minutes left. This is, in essence, the game. Back split, Rodman under center. They load up. Rodman diving forward. He got lower.
Yeah.
He might have got in.
Yeah, he's not getting the spot from that ref on the backside. They're going to say he didn't get in.
He didn't get in, but he got the first, so the clock will at least stop to spot.
Oh, yeah, with all the commotion, I didn't see they actually could get a first down, and they did get the first down at the goal line. But again, that clock is moving.
Rodman almost got under Austin McCartney's the center's legs. 1st and goal. Rodman turns, hands. Hardesty got hit as he handed off, and he's in. So the clock's going to stop with 1:43 left. The arms are up. It's a touchdown for Sawyer Hardesty from 1 yard out. And the Cardinals make it 16-13. So they'll kick the extra point. There'll be Mills now out of the hold of Rodman. Again, it ultimately doesn't matter because unless they get it and the Cardinals can get it back, they'll only need a field goal to win. They've hit 5 this season. But first, the extra point try. Placement, kick is up, and it is good. So just over 100 seconds left in the fourth. It's a 2-point game on your Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. We'll step aside for 30 and come back with it after this on Radio Plus Sports.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Back to Lake Country Lutheran, Scott and Mike with you. 9 plays, 55 yards, 3 minutes off the clock, and maybe just a bit too long it took. 16-14, Sawyer Hardesty punched it into the end zone. The extra point by Milsna, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty scoreboard. And you said it before during the break, Mike. The safety right now is the game.
It's the 2 points, yeah. And again, here now you're looking at an onside kick. Got to recover it. They can run the clock out basically if they don't convert it. So
Mayville has one timeout. Here we go. Milsna runs up, punches it on the ground.
Ooh, got that bounce.
And he got the bounce, but it was recovered by the Lightning. Gideon Biedenbender, Johnny on the spot to recover. Now, you got about 101 seconds left. Cardinals only have one timeout. You do the math, it's what, about 30-second play clock?
Yeah, we'll have to.
If they get obviously a first down ends it because the Cardinals can stop the clock once. But if they're able to get it back, they're going to have maybe 1 to 2 plays at most. So the Lightning on their own 47. A minute 41 from playing in level 3. Back split under center is Menzel. He turns, he gives. Into the pile. Goes Benz.
That timeout quick.
Yep, they'll burn it here. He got 5, did Benz. So they burn the timeout here. And we'll keep this one here. Going into the second half, the 3-7 game, Houston and Lamira was 20-14. Houston had the lead, so with the Lightning being the 4, and that one has now gone overtime, 20-20. Houston and Lamira. Again, if Lamira would win and this score stays where it is and the Lightning pull it out, Lamira would come here. If Houston pulls it out, the Lightning would go north.
Lamira, that's their second straight overtime game.
Lamira had overtime against Milwaukee Academy of Science, who the Cardinals saw in level 1 last year as well. Although Lamira's tangle with Academy of Science was a little bit different. 2nd and 5 out of the Mayville timeout. It was their last. Menzel, hands under center. He'll turn, he'll give. There's Bolt, he's got the first down. Slides down in front of Thorson inside the 40, and the Lightning are moving on.
Very smart play there. He could have turned that up and probably maybe got to the end zone, but very smart play. Knew he didn't need the points and just kept it in bounds and keeps the clock running, and they'll be able to run this clock out.
So Cardinals sold out. Left side of the offensive line got the job done. And you talked about what has played the difference in the Cardinals season. One of transition. The capability is there. Menzel takes the snap, puts his knee on it. He'll have to do it one more time to make it official. But again, when all things come down to it, the safety was the difference, because not only did it score 2 points, but the ensuing free kick put them at the Mayville 38-yard line, which they converted into a touchdown to put them up by 9 at that point in the third quarter. And then the Cardinal drive that looked like it could have produced a score that got them within 2, and there's the last knee. The drive that looked like the Cardinals were going to get buried, they take it out from the 1. They get to the 21 of the Lightning and get stalled out on 4th down. Cardinals did get it back, but it proved to be too much time off the clock. So the Lightning will move to 8-3 on the season, and it will continue. Again, it depends on that overtime outcome between Lamira and Houston. If Lamira pulls it off, the Lions will come here. If Houston pulls it out, they'll host the Lightning in Horicon. And that will do it. The final on your Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard: Lake Country Lutheran 16, Mayville 14. We'll take a timeout and come back with final stats, totals, and more after this on Radio Plus Sports.
I need senior certified techs to join my staff of professionals at both Mayville Tire and Beaver Dam Tire. Experience, ASE certifications, references, be dependable, and have a proven history of diagnosing and efficiently performing service repairs. Health and dental insurance, paid holidays, vacation, 401k, no weekends, and top pay. And I mean top pay. We're also looking for an experienced service writer, oil change and tire techs with full-time benefits, competitive pay, and more. MayvilleTire.com and BeaverDamTire.com.
Hi, this is Brenda Burrett of Caldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. My agency is fully staffed with buyer agents that have undergone specific education and training to represent buyers in real estate transactions. We are ready to assist you in obtaining the best value when purchasing a home, condo, or vacant land. Start realizing your real estate dream today by visiting BrendaBurrett.com and calling Mary or Kristen at 920-485-0722.
At Bernhard Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhard Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhard Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, Bernhard Plumbing, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Established in the early 1930s, the Mayville Golf Course is ranked as one of the oldest, most challenging public courses Wisconsin has to offer. New to the 2023 season, we have a fully stocked pro shop with the latest in golf gear and fashion, weekday passes, several new golf outings, and so much more. With its breathtaking views, amenities, and professional staff, the Mayville Golf Course is a one-stop shop for everyone. Visit MayvilleGolfCourse.com or call the pro shop to book a tee time.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in the community for over 143 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and more. Log on aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Go Cardinals! From Ahern.
You too, thank you.
Let's see, Groff 79.
We've gone final from Lake Country Lutheran High School in Heartland. Scott and I, Mike Hertz with you. Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty scoreboard. Lake Country Lutheran 16, Mayville 14. Cardinals finished season overall at 5-6. The Lightning moving on. They move to 8-3. They'll play the winner of Houston and Lamira. And again, that one, last check, was in overtime at 20. Hopefully before we wrap things up here tonight in the post-game show from Heartland, we'll be able to have a final on that one for you. With 7-7 at the half, as we look at the game summary as far as the drives went, Lightning started on offense after Mayville won the toss and deferred. Lightning got a first down on their first drive and were forced to punt. Mayville did the same, first down, forced to punt. Mayville did almost exactly the same thing, second drive on defense, forcing the Lightning's offense after about 15 yards on offense to punt. Cardinals took over from their own 17 on that second drive. They went 12 plays, covering 5 minutes and change. It was Peyton Borchard taking it into the end zone after that 5+ minute drive from 4 yards out. Extra point made it 7-0. The Lightning were tall to the task, however, on the ensuing drive. They took over from their own 43 after a good job on the front line fielding a short ground ball kick. 8 plays, and 2.5 minutes later, it was a touchdown for Sam Hans from the arm of Jackson Menzel. Extra point made it 7-7. Cardinals defensively were able to stall out a late drive and attempt at a score by the Lightning at the end of the first half. And that's how we went to the locker room. Cardinals started the second half with possession, and the way the game was played, You knew that was a big drive for them. Cardinals got a couple of first downs. They were set to go for it on fourth down around their own 40-yard line. A false start marked them back 5. Then they brought the punt team on. The punt snap went over punter Sawyer Hardesty's head. Traced to the end zone. He fell on it, was tackled there for a safety. The ensuing free kick set up the Lightning inside the Mayville 40-yard line. 6 plays later, and a minute 20 off the clock, the Lightning had Andrew Benz go into the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point at that juncture made it 16-7. That's how the third quarter ended. Cardinals were able to then force another turnover or another opportunity for a punt. Lake Country was able to down a punt with about 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter at the 1. Cardinals flipped the field, got all the way down to the 21-yard line before being stalled out on fourth down. Cardinal defense was able to get the Lightning offense off the field at that point, but they just took too much time. Cardinals did answer with a touchdown on the next drive, but didn't do it until there was under 2 minutes left. It was Sawyer Hardesty going in from 1 yard out, capping off what ended up being a 9-play, 55-yard drive. It took 3 minutes, probably about a minute and a half to 2 minutes too long. And the onside kick that followed with a minute 45 unsuccessful. Lightning get a first down and were able to put knees to the turf to run out the clock. And that is how we finish 16-14 on your Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Another timeout, back with more after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with craft, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
Computer Troubleshooters of Fond du Lac and Dodge County, providing a full variety of services such as cybersecurity protection for business and residential, password and authentication management, virus removal, device repair, and all support in between. They also sell new and used computers and laptops. Computer Troubleshooters, offering pickup, drop-off, and remote support. Computer Troubleshooters, your trusted technology experts at 322-8566. That's 322-8566. Log on ctfdl.com.
I need senior certified techs to join my staff of professionals at both Mayville Tire and Beaver Dam Tire. Experience, ASE certifications, references, be dependable, and have a proven history of diagnosing and efficiently performing service repairs. Health and dental insurance, paid holidays, vacation, 401k, no weekends, and top pay. And I mean top pay. We're also looking for an experienced service writer, oil change and tire techs with full-time benefits, competitive pay, and more. MayvilleTire.com and BeaverDamTire.com.
Join the Mayville Legion for bingo the first, third, and fifth Thursday of the month. All are welcome to play. The Mayville Legion is open to the public Tuesdays through Friday at 3 p.m. Looking for a venue for your event? The Legion Hall is available for rent. Call Sue for more information at 920-387-5410. Located at 134 Main Street in Mayville. The Mayville Legion is a proud sponsor of Mayville High School Athletics.
Back again to Lake Country Lutheran High School. Scott and Mike with you. The final on your Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Lake Country Lutheran 16, Mayville 14. Mike, you've got the final numbers.
All right, Scott, for the Cardinals, they ran the ball tonight 56 times for 264 yards. In the air, 4 of 6 for 45 yards, 309 total yards of offense for the Cardinals on 17 first downs. Individually for Mayville, Sawyer Hardesty carried the ball 31 times, 145 yards and a touchdown. Peyton Borchard, 11 carries for 44 yards and a touchdown. For Lake Country Lutheran, they ran the ball 28 times for 109 yards. In the air, Jackson Menzel was 9 of 16 for 116 yards, 225 yards of total offense for Lake Country Lutheran on 12 first downs. Individually, they're led by Nathan Groff with 9 carries for 72 yards. And then you just take a look at conversions on third down. Lake Country Lutheran for the game was 4 of 7. And Mayville was, on fourth down, they were just 0 of 1. Mayville was 5 of 11 on third down conversions, 2 of 3 on fourth down conversions. So Mayville really, offensively, the stats shows, and they had some nice long drives, but, again, that one big play, that scenario there, you kind of felt like a close game like that is all it would take is a turnover by one team or the other would decide the game, and in essence, it really did. But well played. Both teams competed hard, as you would expect at this level, and Cardinals end a 5-6 season. I'm sure a little disappointed, but again, you see the pride of this football program, even in what's considered a down year. They're able to compete at a very high level. And again, the seniors go out, not a big senior class, but wow, those seniors, a lot to hang their hats on. 2 state finals and 3 playoff appearances. They've had a great career, and they can hold their heads high. They've brought the standard of football back up where Mayville's considered one of those programs in the state that people talk about. But again, Lake Country, the team that moves on, and be interesting to see how that Lamira-Houston game comes out. But one way or the other, the Fly will advance a team potentially. If Lamira would win that game, they'd get a level 3 game. They have to come down here. Houston wins, they'll host up in Horicon.
We'll step aside one more time, come back to wrap it up from Heartland, 16-14 Lake Country over Mayville. Brock Fleischer, Homestead Mortgage and Realty, or Homestead Realty scoreboard. Back after this, Radio Plus Sports.
Hi, this is Brenda Burrett of Caldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. My agency is fully staffed with buyer agents that have undergone specific education and training to represent buyers in real estate transactions. We are ready to assist you in obtaining the best value when purchasing a home, condo, or vacant land. Start realizing your real estate dream today by visiting BrendaBurrett.com and calling Mary or Kristen at 920-485-0722.
Hi, I'm Ty Hawkers, owner of Mayville Cardinal Storage with brand new storage units available to rent. Mayville is my hometown, and now I'm proud to open Mayville Cardinal Storage with 96 brand new units available to rent. We have a variety of sizes with security 24/7, plus electric outlets for storing your boats, UTVs, vehicles, and much more. Rent your unit today before they fill up. On Facebook at Mayville Cardinal Storage.
When you're ready to take advantage of high-quality legal services for your unique legal case, count on the professionals at QBS Law SC. In business since 1902, we have been proudly serving Dodge County and our clients with the highest level of integrity. We handle legal matters in elder law, estate planning, OWI, personal injury, workers' compensation, real estate, civil litigation, and more. Give us a call today or visit us online for more information.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, Bernhardt Plumbing, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Back one more time to wrap things up from Heartland at Lake Country Lutheran High. Scott and I, Mike Kurtz. The final on your Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Lake Country Lutheran 16, Mayville 14. Cardinals finished the season, as you said, Mike, earlier, 5-6. The Lightning moving on to 8-3. And we just found out where they will end up next week. They will head north as the game in overtime at Horicon, Houston and Lamira. That is a final in overtime, 27 to 26. Houston with the win as the 3 seed, so they'll play host to the Lightning in level 3 next week on Friday.
That should be a fun game. Horicon, Houston, I guess it must have been a great game up there between Lamira and Houston, and Houston gets a win. They get a level 3 game at home, and I saw them earlier in the year, and new coach, and to come in your first year and take that team to level 3, hats off to that program. I came away really impressed with what they had in that first game or the second game of the year when they played up at Mayville. So it should be a great level 3 game with Lake Country Lutheran and Houston.
Again, turning point of the game, Mike, third quarter. Both teams played 7-7 stalemate in the first half. Mayville starts the second half with possession. They get a first down, but they stall out near the 40-yard line. Set up to go for it on 4th and 2. They commit a procedure penalty, make it 4th and 7, and then that was, in essence, the first of 3 kind of plays or about a 2-minute sequence that kind of unraveled the game just enough where they ran out of time at the end.
Yeah, you just, you can play the game of what ifs, but you forget these are, 15, 16, 17-year-old kids playing a game, and mistakes happen, and unfortunately for Mayville, it came at a bad time, but give Mayville credit, though. They could have, folded the tents right there. It just seemed like everything was kind of collapsing on them. They hung in there and, had a chance. Was a long shot here with, with the onside kick and everything. But some impressive drives there to end this game and get points on the board. But, unfortunate, a 2-point game, very close game. Had a shot to win it, and that's the margin of error, and that was kind of the story all year for them. A couple turnovers here or there. They lose 6 games, but the margins of their losses, they certainly could have won all those games.
And again, you talked about, to wrap it up, the drive prior to the touchdown they did score with about 1:40 left. It took 3 minutes off the clock, was the one that started from the 1-yard line late in the third quarter after their defense got a stop. They went almost 80 yards before that drive stalled on a 4th down turnover on down to the 20. And then you also forget before that, Peyton Borchard fumbled as well as they were around midfield. And that was the drive that, had Lake Country scored, might have put things out of reach. But again, you give credit where credit is due. The defense came back. They wiped the cobwebs out and were able to get the ball back to the offense, which gave them the chance late in the game despite what had happened.
Yeah, just they weren't a big play team, so you weren't going to move the ball down the field really quickly through the passing game. So they stayed with their bread and butter and were able to move the ball. But unfortunately, they only had 2 timeouts when those drives started, and the clock wound a lot when you're a running team. But again, give Lake Country Lutheran credit. They did what they needed to do. I thought for the most part they contained Mayville's big plays, and Hardesty got his tonight, but he had to earn every bit of it.
That'll do it for us. Final again, Brock Fleischer Homestead Realty scoreboard. Lake Country Lutheran 16, Mayville 14. The Lightning will head north to Houston to take on the 3 seed. That'll be on Friday, as that one went overtime over Lamira 27-26. So congrats, as you said, to Houston for continuing their season into level 3. And that'll do it for us from Lake Country Lutheran tonight. For the big guy Nate behind the mic and the camera, Mike Kurtz at my side, Scott and I saying so long from Lake Country Lutheran. You have been watching high school sports on Radio Plus Sports.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Mayville Savings Bank, a trusted local financial institution for over 100 years. As your local bank, we're here for you, your family, and your business today, tomorrow, always. Deposits, loans, or anything in between, we have the experts to help. We know our customers and are part of the community just like you. Stop in or visit MayvilleSavings.com today. Bank at the bank you own. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with craft, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
I need senior certified techs to join my staff of professionals at both Mayville Tire and Beaver Dam Tire. Experience, ASE certifications, references, be dependable, and have a proven history of diagnosing and efficiently performing service repairs. Health and dental insurance, paid holidays, vacation, 401k, no weekends, and top pay. And I mean top pay. We're also looking for an experienced service writer, oil change and tire techs with full-time benefits, competitive pay, and more. MayvilleTire.com and BeaverDamTire.com.
The Commonwealth Companies, opening doors to opportunity by designing and constructing world-class products for communities, families, and partners. The team at Commonwealth consists of highly experienced architectural designers and developers that are committed to working in tandem with their partners, state and local organizations, neighborhood leaders, and governments to develop, design, and construct projects in the most efficient way possible. Good luck in your game today, athletes. From the team at Commonwealth Companies, visit CommonwealthCO.net today.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.